right.
Hold on.
Oh,
All right.
We got a timer over there, too. So now.
I love the timer. I love the setup.
Got your pencil.
There's enough booze here for about 100 hangovers if you wanted it. I know today.
Yeah. Now we're getting going. We're getting it. So we got a new podcast. Basement BARnacles.
Basement BARnacles.
We're in the basement. Angie's the barnacle.
Yeah.
We're just having a good time.
Does that make me a barnacle today?
You're a new barnacle.
You're a new barnacle.
Oh,
Welcome.
okay.
You're a new barnacle.
I like being a barnacle so far. But
We'll see. We'll see how good of a barnacle you are. Let's see. Let me fix my camera.
we'll see when the booze starts flowing. How good of a barnacle I am.
Does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
I like the theme song, you two.
Hey,
Yeah.
My dad helped me with the theme song.
I did not know your dad was a musician.
He is.
Wow.
He's been a musician my whole life.
Wow.
Before I was born, actually.
Wow.
More than my life.
And my dad plays the guitar and bass.
I did not know that. Wow.
I didn't know your dad played
And
bass.
your dad
Yeah.
plays
Everything.
My
a
dad.
little bit of everything.
My dad, well, my
obviously.
name's Dave, so.
Yeah.
And my
Wow.
dad, I'm a junior, so he has the same name as me, but he goes by his first name.
You guys are Ron.
Just like her dad goes by Ron.
No, my dad goes by Scott.
Oh, his name is Ron. He goes by
Ronald.
Scott.
Yeah. So my dad's
Hold it.
name.
Let's go back for a second.
Right.
This is Angie.
Dave and Dave, dad and son.
Well, Dave's real name is Ronald.
So we got Angie.
You know what? I always forget that your real name is Ronald.
It
Yeah.
is.
But the burgers are Ronald's.
Yes.
I always
so
forget that your name is Ronald.
And this is John.
What's
John's
up?
our guest.
What's up, people?
John's a guest for today. One of our early episodes while we're still learning how to do our podcast situation here.
They're learning, but
We'll figure it out sooner or later.
Yeah. And I'm Angie.
hi, Angie.
No, I'm
Hi,
Dave.
Jonathan.
Well, I'm still going back to the your dad's name is Ronald. Your name is Ronald. He goes by
Ron.
Ron. You go by Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And are you ready for this? My dad's name is Ronald.
He
My
goes-
brother's name is Ronald. And they both go by Scott, which is their middle name.
Dave is your middle name.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not going to tell you my social security number, so stop asking
I
questions.
don't want all that. I'm just trying to get some information about the name. I think the world wants to know. Like, I think people may start referring to you
Well,
you
I mean,
as Ronald pretty soon.
they might call me Boda.
Yeah.
That's
Boda.
That's what a lot of people call me.
What's the alternate name for Angie though? I don't know what her
Well,
alternate name is.
And
Becky.
all right,
What, Becky?
It's my alter ego
Wow.
name.
that's what they call her at work.
Wow.
Yes, they call me at work.
Wow.
But Angie is what I go by. That's not my full
Okay.
name.
Okay. Okay.
It is.
Wait,
I don't understand.
So I know your real first name. You
Exactly.
go by Angie.
Correct.
Wait, that's not your real first name.
Correct.
And so we won't get into that since Dave thinks I'm trying to get Social Security numbers. and all. We won't get into that. And I my name is Johnathan, but some people call me John.
Johnny.
Yeah. In my work world, people a lot of times call me Lindsay. That's my
Lindsay?
last name.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like people call me Yard.
All right. Well,
Like-
this podcast, we're going to be.
So like if I'm going yard,
No.
like baseball, like you know that.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead, Dave. I'm
You're
sorry.
good. Hey, do what you do. So, on all and many of these podcasts, we'll be sampling some beverages, mostly alcohol, bourbon, whiskey,
Love it.
all of that kind of stuff. So, we'll all be drinking and hanging out and doing the thing. Today,
That's why I'm here.
Oh, Today we are going to be sampling something John brought for us. John, do you know what it's called?
Yeah, this is Joseph Magnus. It's something I've never had. This blend of bourbon, but I have had its cousin, which was the cigar blend. But I heard this one was really neat too. So I'm
Joseph
excited
Magnus.
to taste, and I'm also excited to taste in a more
I'll have to find a better camera angle for that camera.
discerning way because we've got a book in front of you that I'm sure Dave and Angie are gonna explain. I'm excited about that.
I just got these books, a tasting journal book, and it's going to help us like determine every episode and every podcast and everything we drink. That way we can rate it.
I love it. I love it.
And every guest we have will use the guest book, and I'll use the same book, and Angie will use the same book for hers.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, do you want to crack the first bottle? So, you've had this before, right?
I've never had this.
No, you've had a brand of
I've
this.
had a brand of this, which was excellent. It was excellent.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
The bottle is being cracked open.
Are we ready for the
Pop.
Let's go for the
sound?
Oh,
yeah. ASMR,
That's it.
Angie.
That's it.
ASMR.
Beautiful.
Wait,
right?
what did you say, Angie? You said something, but I don't know if you repeated what Dave said. I like that. The
Ooh.
pour is like, I like that. I like that. Let me hear that again.
Oh, we're going to hear that again?
Quiet
I have to
for
do
it.
this 3 times.
Yeah, podcast.
Beautiful, yeah.
Podcast is gonna like that.
Well, where's mine?
There you go.
I should have given Angie less. I don't know why I gave her so much. You might have to trade glasses with her. Angie does not need that much.
Let's do that. I need that much, but
All right.
All right, yeah. Do we want to
Ooh.
smell? Oh,
Yeah.
what is
smell
the
it.
nose? That's something that
Mm.
people talk about. The nose of the bottle.
so I'm gonna smell with one nose.
Is that
Do
a
you
no-
have
is
more
that,
than one
Is that a
nose?
normal thing?
And I'm gonna smell with my mouth open too. So
Oh,
apparently that gives you the full. You
Do
smell
you
with
s-
you
I don't
smell.
smell anything with my
You
mouth.
smell, but you keep your mouth open. You get it all. So
Huh.
it's not too potent.
Mm-mm.
He's on the one note.
There
What,
we
is
go.
one nostril better than the other? Are you left nostril?
I may be.
Is that
I may be.
Are you left
I
nostril
may,
or
I
right
may be, I
nostril?
may
Are
be
you
right
a lefty
nostril.
or a
I may
righty?
be a right. I may be right nostril.
That's a new thing I just learned. A nostril. Are you? What nostril are you? Are you
don't
right
know.
nostril or left nostril?
Well, you know, sometimes when you're stuffed up, sometimes you have one that's working, and you have one that's not functional.
All right. So.
So are we gonna cheers it like on the first sip, or are we gonna just?
Yeah, we should definitely.
Do we need
cheers.
a like? Look at the legs on it. Like,
Yeah.
isn't that called legs?
Yeah, that is. Some legs
Looks
on
like some
there, a
high
little bit.
sugar. The legs are when the glass has a drip that sticks to the
Alright.
inner
But
side of
I
the.
like these glasses. So if, I don't know if the podcast gets.
With Basement BARnacles.
I don't have it on
I
that
love it.
camera here.
I
Do
love
that
it.
camera.
I
There you
love
go.
it. I love it. You even got signature glasses for the podcast. There we go.
Mm.
Well, that is
It doesn't burn.
no, but it has a
It's
little
on the
bit of a bite.
Tip of my tongue, like the flavors on the tip.
Yeah, it has a
Just
little
the,
bit of a
just the
bite.
tip. Right, Angie. Just the tip.
Just the tip. You can't get your finger in there.
Ah, that's a funny joke. We went and got Angie a car key. That's today. Here's the story.
Okay.
Angie's car key has buttons, and the buttons wore off, so there was just a hole in the car key.
What? What? Yes.
Yes.
We ordered pizza.
We did not invite them today.
There's pizza being ordered.
We ordered pizza. We were in the basement. People were yelling at us from upstairs. That's why we're at Basement BARnacles. There are people upstairs
Yeah.
yelling down. We're just here drinking. So Angie ordered a new key and had to get a new key made, and the key had a key fob what has like the little rubber wore off, so she had to put her finger inside of the key fob to unlock and lock her car.
My finger fits just fine.
So like you got to put a little pencil.
No, my
So-
finger fits just fine.
What?
She has long fingernails, so she uses her fingernail to put inside of the hole.
Wow.
So we were at the key place, and Angie's like, his finger doesn't fit. And the key guy was like, what did you say?
I said, I said, what I said was, the guy was like, I got you, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, well, I was fine with the key. It didn't bother me. Like my finger fits in the hole, but when he takes my car, his finger doesn't
Angie,
fit in the
you
hole.
gotta stop saying that your finger fits in the hole. You just got I mean, like
Said my finger didn't fit. And the guy said, I don't want to comment on this.
The guy was like, I have so many things I could say, but I'm not going to say any of them.
in new company, you may not want to like refer to it as
My finger,
fitting and fingers, and that can get.
but my finger fit fine in the hole.
Yeah.
Dave's finger did not fit in the hole.
Meanwhile, we're there with her two 20-some-year-old daughters, and they're like rolling their eyes at the guy and like, I can't believe my mom's talking about stuff like this. in front of us." So back to the whiskey.
Yes.
So this is good. Like
this is pleasant. I like it. What
pleasant?
So what are we drinking? Like really?
So this says Joseph Magnus
Yes.
from the Joseph A. Magnus and Company. That's kind of odd.
Joseph.
Time to pick
How
up
do
your
you spell
pencils,
Magnus?
everybody.
Hey, it's homework time, everyone.
How do you spell Magnus?
How do you think it's spelled? This is a question. This is trivia.
Magnus. Magnus.
No E.
Okay. Mag.
Keep going without the E.
Mus.
With spelling bee time.
Mag.
We're gonna have you spell this later after you finish that.
Magmus.
N-U-S, yes. Joseph Magnus.
Okay, so it's a
So
straight.
this is a straight bourbon whiskey. It's 100 proof.
So it's not Kentucky. It's just a straight bourbon whiskey,
Well,
or is it straight?
bourbon, for it to be considered bourbon, it has to be distilled in Kentucky.
I don't know if that's true anymore. I actually think that
Because a lot of things we have says straight.
You folks out there looking at the podcast,
Well, it says bourbon and then bourbon whiskey. So if it's bourbon whiskey, it's not bourbon.
Yeah, I don't know what the law is, but I am almost sure that law about bourbon being distilled in Kentucky.
Triple cask finish is what I was.
Triple cast. You know what that means, Angie?
Yes, it means it goes from 1 to 1 to 2 to 3
Correct.
different ones, but it doesn't say what kind of cask.
It does.
Oh, it does.
It does say that.
What does it say?
Oh, it says your favorites.
So if it's bourbon,
It has to start in what?
American
American oak new barrel
To be a whiskey.
to be a bourbon.
To be a bourbon.
But since it started as a bourbon, so it can considered bourbon whiskey. But when it got moved, it's no longer a straight bourbon. Does that make sense?
So it went from bourbon. I think this one went into
Sherry. A sherry cast.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That's my favorite. I really enjoy
the sherry
whiskeys
cast.
that are from sherry cask.
Yeah, because it has a
too.
sweetness.
What's the third
It
one?
has a sweetness. Cognac after that.
Oh, sugar plums.
She said sugar plums. No, it doesn't have sugar plums, so that's not a flavor palette to put on your checklist here. She said sugar plums.
I am enjoying it though.
All right, so it is Joseph Magnus, a straight bourbon whiskey, triple cask, bourbon, sherry cask, and cognac, which I wrote cogna, so that's not right.
Cognac.
Cognac.
How do you spell that? I know it's different, right?
C
I got that.
O
I got that.
N
Got that.
G N A C.
Oh,
Correct?
see, I forgot the C. Okay.
Is that right?
I
Did I
think
spell it
it
right,
sounds
John?
about right.
Let's see it. That looks right. Yeah,
It looks right to me.
that's right.
So it's definitely a golden color with a brown notes.
I wouldn't call that golden.
I think it's a golden brown.
Let's
kinda-
compare it to the another one. Is
Let's
this-
see.
That's pretty close to this Cooperstown.
I'm calling that amber.
Mm.
Like what do you think is a golden color?
Oh, I'd say no.
That's more golden than that.
Yeah, yes, I'd say.
See,
So I'm
Angie,
gonna
this
say
is
it's a
monkey
golden
shoulder. This
amber.
monkey shoulder scotch is a little more golden than this. One.
I taste a bit woody.
Well, it's
So
been in
An-
3
so-
wooden barrels.
So,
Yeah, I
so
taste a little woody and smoky.
Angie's moving fast here.
She's moving. Yeah, she's like, I just want to do my homework and be done and start
Angie's
drinking.
moving fast.
I
So,
don't
so
know.
on this whiskey tasting journal,
There is a picture on the
So-
front, Angie, so you compare
oh,
colors.
there's a
There's-
front. Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
There's
It
a
has,
picture.
it has
there.
colors.
There's a picture, but I
That's
love the
this- I'm
sheet
on-
because
no, this
it
one.
gives you for each person, their tasting notes are going to be different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like they first want you to talk about where the color lies, and then they
Yeah,
want you
work
to talk
through
about.
the-
I don't really
chart.
feel like this is a color that this is.
There's a whole chart of colors.
I know. I don't feel like this goes on the chart. If you compare this would more be like
It's on there.
close to a mahogany
No.
or like a caramel.
No. A mahogany is more like this Penelope is darker.
Yeah, I don't
Right? Isn't
really
that a
feel
little
like this
darker?
is a good color match.
I don't know.
Like this.
You know what I know it is?
It's Stacy, all right.
This one's not as dark.
Yeah, no, that's right. But I don't really think, based upon the bar that we have, I don't really think that we have anything that's clear.
We have clear.
Yeah, you do. I see vodka.
That shit.
This is
Uh,
clear.
That's not clear.
It is
That
clear.
is nasty
It's
as
clear.
fuck.
Wait a minute. How?
That is
This
the worst
is
shit in the
clear.
world.
But
do
it's-
we
it's-
want to give John a
It's
little
in-
sample of
no,
that?
no.
He's had
It's
this.
in an amazing container.
Yes,
You
that's
gotta
why we
admit,
bought it.
You gotta admit
this
that
Stillhouse
marketing
container.
is incredible.
That's why we bought it.
We bought it because it looks like an oil can. It's
That-
it is
Yes.
That's
solid.
amazing marketing.
Yeah.
But
And I
you're
bought
saying-
it because of that. It was like $20.
Yeah, it was cheap.
But they also, you got to think, they gave you a hint of what it was going to taste like by putting it
Ass.
in that container.
Oh, let's see what it looks like in a
It's
in a
clear.
cup. It's clear? I don't remember being clear.
Oh wow, that is clear.
Oh.
So is that?
So there's clear.
All right. Well, I see
So
you
that's
correct
like
it.
what is that?
It's corn whiskey.
So-
100%
oh,
corn
white.
whiskey.
So it's like white dog whiskey.
Go ahead, take a sip.
That's
No,
80 proof.
I'm good. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin.
What
The drink here.
actually,
That's
like taking
alcohol abuse. But look, there's it's got a lot of sugar in it too, doesn't it?
right, taking a sip of that might clear a palate for this to taste this better. I'm just saying, don't want me.
But I don't
I'm
think
not wrong.
I have tried.
She's not wrong.
I
This
have-
is what she says. This is her new theme. Like, that's one of the things we're gonna have to keep tabs on of how many times she says I'm not wrong. That's how she
Oh,
justifies
yes.
what she's saying.
the I'm not wrong meter.
Yes.
I'm not wrong.
2.
Yeah, if you're keeping count at home, we're on 2.
I have tried this before,
All right,
and
let me see it.
and I don't
Let me-
remember. Oh,
This is not a
don't
good
go
idea.
there. Don't go there. Don't go there, Angie.
Because we're drinking good stuff, and I wouldn't.
Oh, so how much was this
Compared-
bottle? We're trying to stay under $100 on all the bottles we drink around here. So
All
that
right.
way everyone can drink along.
All right, so
Good thing you cleared your palate. Angie, you have water for that over there in your Stanley.
That is horrible. I forgot how horrible that was.
It's
so
in a can. It's
You-
in an oil can.
you're
What the-
you're inviting me to to taste something that you said tastes like shit, and I was like,
Shit, straight up shit, John. Shit. That's horrible. Try it.
shit.
Try it.
No, I'm
No,
good.
he doesn't
I'm
mean-
good. I'm good. I'm drinking something that doesn't taste like shit.
So the more I drink this, the more it burns. That's different.
the more it burns for you, it doesn't burn for me.
It doesn't burn
It
for
burned
me.
more on that like next sip.
For me, I'm like, and it's like spreading out in my mouth.
Well, I do prefer having chilled whiskey.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why, because my palate, like, it keeps like absorbing more and more flavor while
Okay.
it's warm. Because I'm not a coffee drinker.
Well, you prefer cold everything.
All right.
Yes.
So I'll tell you, I prefer drinking. So I've never had this before. I prefer drinking it neat, so I can like get everything from it.
Yeah.
But if I was drinking
Shots.
shit, which is what Angie said this is, I will take that with ice.
So what
so
about
you want some,
like
you want some ice for this?
I'm not having that. I'm not having
So
that.
if you have orange juice in the morning or any time of day, do you put ice in it?
Orange juice burns.
Okay.
I think
Okay, let's try
so.
something else.
No.
What do you
let's-
drink for
let's-
breakfast?
Let's go back to orange juice. So I remember when I was a kid, and I'm old enough to remember when orange juice came in a frozen container.
Oh yes, they still sell that
and you
actually.
glopped it into the.
Yeah,
I
It's
love
like,
that.
That's like the blonde joke, right? Why was the blonde
like Donald
staring?
Duck.
The
Why
Donald
was
Duck,
yes?
yes,
that's-
Yeah, they still make that. They still
yes.
make that.
Oh my gosh!
Why was the blonde staring at
Oh, yeah.
the orange juice? Because it said concentrate.
I never heard that joke. Yes,
yeah.
but
So
I love that because I can mix my own water in it, and so like orange
Okay.
juice for me.
You can
now,
water
it's
it
like,
down, and
It's too much.
but you can still water
So-
it down. It doesn't.
so when you drink water,
There's-
when you drink water or soda or iced tea or whatever, do you put ice? Do you prefer it room temperature or chilled?
I prefer it chilled. Like if you
Okay.
like if you go to like McDonald's
Yeah.
and you get like a Coke, my order is Coke no ice.
No ice.
Really?
Be-
Okay.
because it's
Really?
coming out chilled.
Not all
Okay.
the time.
No, I've never had like even if you go to like
Sometimes their ice machines are broken. It's not cold.
Yeah.
For
Well,
me,
it's just in a bag.
I prefer Coke.
No,
no
the
ice,
soda is in a bag and they have it in the back.
and they run it through chillers.
Yes and no, but like so like
I thought people just did that to get more Coke.
I thought so too. Actually,
No, I just don't want extra cold. I want
Okay.
I want all the cold.
so Dave puts everything on ice. So he
Okay.
takes his, and it's actually really cute what he does when he makes his drinks
I'm gonna turn the microphone off right now for the story.
because
It's cute what he does.
huh? Oh, hold on, I need a minute. Okay,
Angie has
so
to go take her
Yeah.
bathroom
Dave
break.
has this thing where he's making a drink,
All right, I'll turn it down now.
and when he's making his drink, he mixes ice, and he has his cup, and he shakes the can in there, like in every drop out.
Like a beer?
No, like a soda can.
Oh.
Because it gets
Yeah,
caught.
sometimes you
It
can't
gets
get
caught
it
on the
all.
thing.
Yeah, it does. That makes sense.
Every time.
I-
Just like when he has a package,
He was
a
like a-
box, He,
Oh,
like-
here we go.
flips it.
You just take opposite corners and spin it, so that way you can test the shifting
Every
the
single
rule.
time he has a box,
test for shifting contests.
he's like,
Well, that's professional knowledge that
It's
he has.
training.
yeah,
It's training for my
Professional
delivery
knowledge.
job my real job.
yeah.
He has professional knowledge on box flipping.
He's a box flipper.
Mm.
So he puts everything on ice.
Yes.
Everything.
Okay.
So,
So the fact
I
that he
can't wait
likes-
to try this with ice. Just to
Yeah.
Yeah, it may brighten
Change.
up for you. All right.
Like I find this
quite delightful.
quite delightful.
Very.
I do not want to mix
Soothing.
this with V8.
Oh, mixing with V8? That does not sound like a good idea.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
We are going to have to put V8 on the list of mixers to possibly try.
Ugh.
So
what you may not see, or maybe you do see,
on
is
the podcast, we have a Wheel of Destiny,
But we forgot to write on it.
But let's bring it out, Angie. Bring out the Wheel of Destiny for this.
Oh Lord.
For this
Oh Lord.
Joseph Magnus.
Oh Lord.
All right. So
So now we have a wheel.
Wait a minute. What are you going in that bag for?
I just feel like it.
No,
It's not time for the bag.
It's not time for the questions.
How do you say
Angie,
Japan in Japanese?
Angie, you haven't even had a whole glass of whiskey yet. You're going off topic.
No. 'Cause
We're on the wheel.
We're doing the wheel right
We're on
now.
the
Darn
wheel
it.
of destiny.
We didn't write anything on it. and
Correct.
it's
So we're
not-
gonna do this on
Oh.
camera.
So I'm afraid of the wheel, but tell me about the
This is a
wheel.
wheel of death, destiny, and destruction, and possibly surprises.
Do you know
So
where the pen is?
so
for
when
the-
The pen is right there.
when we use so
Not the Sharpie, but the regular.
I didn't get the Sharpie.
I'm,
I can't wait for her to use the Sharpie on this when she's drunk one day.
I don't know.
So
All right.
she commented on a V8. So I'm going to go to the refrigerator and see what we have as mixers. V8 goes on the red square.
I put it
triangle.
on the green.
Why would you put V8 on the green? V8 is tomato juice. Put it on red.
It's already on green.
Erase it. You have an
Oh, yeah,
eraser
I
right
forgot.
there. This is
All right, so we're doing a. Okay.
all right. So you put V8.
So wait a
that's
minute.
2 letters.
So
That's a
let
lot.
me understand something. So if we spin
We are going to spin
V8,
when
We
we
are
spin.
going-
we
to
have to
spin.
mix
Yes.
this wonderful Joseph Magnus.
Yes, it might be good. You don't
triple
know.
Cast
You don't
whiskey.
know. I'm not going to pour like a whole bottle in it.
No, this is
All right,
when
what we
this
got,
is when
man?
I get scared.
Well, we also have other selections.
What other options are there?
We have old fashioned.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm all in.
Saints, so we can go back and
I'm
forth.
all in.
We have ginger ale
All right.
and
Okay.
ginger beer.
Oh.
So I don't really know the difference. It just tastes different.
It tastes different.
It
All right,
does.
what else we got in there?
Are you gonna put
Pickle
rocks?
juice?
Rocks? In?
No, because I'm going to do ice anyway.
you're gonna do ice anyway. Okay.
'Cause that's not. It'll change the flavor of
Yeah.
it, but it won't add to the flavor.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Put a Manhattan down.
I don't like New York. I'm not a New York kind of guy.
You don't have to like New York to like a Manhattan.
We have a cream soda. Give it a little extra vanilla.
Okay.
Because a lot of whiskey has vanilla flavor already. And it might
I'm just gonna put a
accent it.
cola.
I'm a
We have Coke.
cola.
Coke. We
The
have
o-
Coca-Cola.
The only thing I'm not happy with is V8 right now.
How many more options do we
I
have?
have 2 more.
What color are they?
Purple and yellow.
Did we put pickle juice on there?
I did put pickle juice.
So like a pickleback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
I
I
would
s-
say a beer, but I don't really want to
I
do
s-
it.
I
I don't want to
see-
do like a bomb with that.
No.
We have orange soda. We have Sprite. We have a white birch beer.
Okay, I
John,
have
I'll
2
let you
more.
know what?
select. We have a bunch of like.
I've never had white birch beer.
There you go. We could do a Monster energy drink. That's always an option.
Oh
Yeah.
wait. Before, how about a trivia? Like random.
We have random trivia. It's
Somebody
just-
selects it.
Angie's just gonna do it anyway
Monster.
without it.
All right, so we're just gonna scare John for a minute.
Whoever.
No, wait. We're doing
We're
this
not
now?
spinning
We're
yet.
not
doing it
spinning,
now,
but
no.
I just wanted to land on V8
No,
to
no,
watch
no.
him cringe.
Oh yeah, ginger ale. No, you can't spin it more than once.
Angie, you tightened it way too much.
Oh.
I just want to
This
see him cringe.
podcast. We're about 27 minutes
30
into the
minutes in.
podcast,
We haven't even had the whole glass yet.
and oh shit.
Look at that.
Oh no!
That wasn't an official spin, but now we know the magnet is set up properly.
I'm,
We put a magnet in the V8 spot so that way it would land on it every time.
Oh,
yeah,
fashion.
So sorry. So this podcast, we're about 30 minutes in, and it's
that right?
potentially about to go off the rails.
All right. So I'm almost on my first glass, so I think it's time for number 2. And number 2 is
Number 2? Who does number 2 work for? Do you understand that?
no.
You didn't get that joke?
I don't get that joke either.
That's from Austin Powers.
I didn't
Remember
like.
he was in
I
the
didn't like Austin Powers.
He was in the toilet and he
I
was
didn't
like
like.
shaking the guy
I did
down.
not like Austin Powers at all.
Why
I
not?
rather the appearance of this is actually I like it. I'm a fan.
Really?
I'm on the amber side of the appearance, and then we got to do some. There's a flavor wheel. So do you circle where things are?
I circled.
Well, actually, you kind of like start from the beginning and like draw a blob out. So
That's not what
let's
I
do
did.
a sweet, like it's like that. It's
Okay.
like a sweet,
Got you.
a little bit of spicy.
Got you.
That's
I'm gonna say it's
definitely not
more
what I did.
sweet than spicy.
All right.
I taste
Yeah.
spice.
I don't taste a whole lot of
All right.
smoke, so I'm gonna go
Spicy
back
is
down on the
probably here
smoke.
for me.
Fenty. I don't even know what that word means.
I thought that was a
We-
purse.
We gotta Google
Fendi.
the word. Is that
Oh.
say whiny?
Whiny, like
No.
like a baby. Really? You guys are laughing at that.
Or Angie after 4 of these?
I don't get whiny. I just
That's
get
sleepy.
sleepy.
Oh.
So I looked up the word Fenty and a bra came up.
What?
Oh my, Fenty. That's the first thing.
This one has some bosoms on it.
Makeup Savage X Fenty by Rihanna. What does Fenty mean? How does like
In a tasting context.
definition? Fenty means beauty. I
Ooh.
don't know.
So
I don't
is
know.
it beautiful?
In a tasting context, it means
I wrote Fenty definition on Google, and it like Fenty can refer to contents. Why is that even an option on here? Fenty. Hold on. Let's do Fenty definition whiskey. I don't even know. I just bought these books. I didn't write them. Fenty definition whiskey. All right. In whiskey terminology, it's supposed to be F-E-N or F-E-I-N-T-Y.
Oh.
It's a misprint on every page.
what does it mean?
Well, maybe they were drinking whiskey.
They probably were. Refers to a specific flavor like tobacco, leather, and sometimes even slightly sweaty or plastic.
Oh, okay.
flavors.
Okay.
So that's like when you're tasting something, you're like,
Like called
it has
faints.
a hint of shoe
They're
leather.
faints. It's like
Right,
fainty.
which I could probably so we have
Last
tobacco.
runnings of the second distillation containing lower alcohol content.
Well, that's not this.
No.
Yeah,
this is
no.
100 proof,
Yeah.
actually.
We have sweet tobacco for the oil dispenser.
We have a oil, like an oil diffuser.
Yeah,
And a
actually
sweet
it's
tobacco
very nice.
flavor, and we have a leather flavor, like scent.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we have man scents.
I got man sense.
Okay.
'Cause-
All right, so you guys are living together. How do you like that, Angie, when you're coming home?
It gets her going. She smells man, and I'm not there. And she's ready for me when I get home.
Oh, yeah. so I get the sense, knowing you like I've known you all for a few years, that Angie walks around the house picking up your clothes, Dave, and just
Maybe.
smelling your clothes. And like,
I do
yeah.
not.
And then I
smell his
can't
clothes.
find them
You
like
know,
a mile.
I do not smell his clothes, but I do walk behind him and pick up everything he drops.
You don't.
Sometimes I
Angie,
just
you never just have the.
sweep
You never
him.
just have the like the urge to just.
Well, I will say this: that before we lived together, I did have a Dave flannel,
She stole one of my shirts.
and he did spray it.
She stole one of my shirts.
Did he spray it with the
When-
sweet?
When I went out of
tobacco?
town for like a baseball trip or something.
Yeah, he would.
Oh,
he
God.
would.
Guys, golf weekend.
Yeah, he
something.
would. He would respray.
And she's like, I'm home smelling your shirt right now. And I'm like, yeah, I'll have another beer, thanks. I don't care. Like, I don't care that you're
"You're
saying that.
such a liar.
You don't have to take your clothes off.
You're such a
I
liar."
just smell them now. So you're just
He would prepare me for him going away, and
I wrapped a pillow in
Uh-huh.
his shirt,
so he can run his mouth all he
put a
wants.
banana in a pair of pants.
You're such a
which
liar.
which of these cameras are going
This
all
one's
the
on
time?
right now. Well, no, they're all going. I'm
Oh,
just rotating
You're
them.
such a liar.
And she's weird.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yes, Angie is weird, but Angie's weird and Dave's weird matches together. See?
I think that like when you're, I'm with a beautiful woman, and when you are together, it is weird. You have to have a little weirdness together and a little
Yeah.
strangeness. I don't know if I'd sniff,
People are strange.
sniff
when
my
you're a
my woman's
stranger.
shirt. I don't know if I'd sniff her
I
shirt.
don't
I
sniff
mean-
his shirt.
How many guys are panty sniffers?
Ew.
No,
You know the thing is like people like sell their underwear.
No.
That was on that show Younger where she was selling her underwear.
Yeah, she
No.
tries to
Yeah,
make money by
She
selling
tries
underwear.
to make money selling her underwear.
John's an older generation. He's an
Yeah.
old generation ahead of us.
No.
So
Yeah, he's
No.
he's yeah.
No. I think it's like you gotta be
Weird.
a special kind of person to pick up someone's used underwear,
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
because like
well,
There's
your,
like, on
your
the
girl
fronts,
picks
on
up
the-
your used underwear.
she would never do that.
She
would
doesn't do
never
your
that.
laundry for you.
She does the
She doesn't
laundry,
pick them
but
up off
it's-
the.
But it's just like
Oh,
drop it in like this. I won't.
So Dave does put his UPS
my work clothes.
his
Yeah.
work clothes.
Work clothes.
He puts his work clothes in the hamper in the laundry room, but his clothes at the end of the day end up all over the bedroom, and then his clothes for the shower are all over the bathroom.
And-
all over. There's a one
Angie,
pile.
you never smell Dave's clothes. Have you ever smelled?
I've never.
Okay.
I do smell Dave.
Okay.
I do smell Dave. And if he doesn't smell like him, I'll say, "You don't smell like yourself."
You know what? That is the strangest thing, because my partner Christine will smell me and say, "You smell sick."
Sick. Is that a good? Is that a
She
good
can-
sick,
she-
or
no,
is that
she-
a bad
like
sick?
when I
Like,
guess
when
if
you're
I'm not,
actually
if I'm not
sick?
feeling good, she says, "I can smell you because you don't smell well. You smell sick."
Oh,
In like a health wise.
oh, like you have a
Ah.
cold. Like,
yeah, like a cold.
like you
or-
could use a you could
Yeah.
use a you
So-
could use a little corn whiskey.
So
Ugh.
So this morning, so everyone that doesn't know this knows you can watch the video, but Dave has a full beard. And this morning we woke up and I said,
It has a specific odor.
"Your beard
beard?
smells like something."
Something it doesn't usually smell like. And
Doesn't
I was
smell-
like, that's because I was doing something different last night.
And I was like, "Oh."
She's like, how come I wasn't included in that? And I'm like, I'm sorry.
And he was like, and he named
like, you were out sleeping in the car.
yes, it's true because when I
She
have a
went
few,
to bed earlier than I did.
yes, when I tend to drink, I get sleepy. So I will just say, "I'm out," and I go to the car and go to sleep.
Well, I'm out.
So
I'm out too.
whoa,
John, you're slacking.
I'm savoring.
Well, we have a lot
But-
more to flavor.
savoring.
We could do some V8 with you
No V8. Skip the V8.
or some pickle juice.
Why did you put it there if you want to skip it? I don't even.
Dave told me, and I do what Dave
We
said.
have to have a bad one on here. It
I have-
can't,
I
it
have
can't
a-
be all winners.
I have a
We
sense.
can't be all winners. Not everyone gets a
It
trophy.
can't be
That
all
was like
winners.
too close for recovery.
It can't be all winners. Like, look, John, watch this.
So
Yeah.
I can just stop it like that.
okay,
So I
it's
actually
a
like
next
V8.
on ice.
I like V8.
Do V8.
I have a really good one. It's Green's V8, and I put it in. Do you show him?
Dude, I put V8 with this spicy
No, I'm
vodka.
not gonna
It's
do that.
so good.
Oh,
Yes.
I love tamarind.
And this is
So-
a
What's
solid
the
like.
color on that? What's the color on that tamarind?
Here, finish this and I'll
No,
show
no,
you.
no. I'm not finishing.
So show him my green V8 that I use for my smoothies.
Do you remember in the 90s when they had like sweet V8s?
Look at my V8 that I use for my smoothies. Yeah, I really enjoy that. Dave's chopping shit on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I use that.
Yeah. This is like good V8.
Yes, it's good V8.
But
Which
I like.
this does not say what type of V8. I just want to put that out there that we could say that one.
Okay. So
That's cheating.
I'm 54 years old, and as I've gotten older, I've started to appreciate tomato juice.
I'm not a tomato juice fan. Not.
How about
at
Bloody
all.
Marys?
Okay,
I've never had a Bloody Mary.
yes, you have.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
actually you made me one, but it was like a homemade one. It didn't have the bacon and stuff in it.
Well, yeah, I don't like all that. Like a lot of people make a Bloody Mary as a meal. It's not a meal. It's a drink. Like you don't
See,
put
that could be
celery
it.
and
Yeah.
bacon and like
Well,
shrimp.
that
Yes,
and
you
like,
do.
Oh my god,
Yes, you
like,
do.
it's too
that
much.
best-
could be like
the
You don't need a
best-
fork to drink.
The best Bloody Mary I ever had was, I think it was called the Crab Cake Factory in Ocean City.
Oh, that's.
It had
Hold on.
shrimp. It had
Jonathan, swallow.
It had no.
We're empty.
Angie, please say another word for me.
Jonathan,
Please
bottom,
say another word.
Angie,
Bottoms up,
Please.
bottoms up.
Okay.
That's not
thank
good
you.
either.
Bottoms up. Hey, listen,
John?
your cup.
Bottoms up is better than swallow.
No.
A couple of dollars in a cup. Bottoms up.
I'm
Bottoms
drinking.
up. Drink your drink, fool.
Now we do have to save a little bit of this, so that way we can.
Oh, we need to put it in a test tube.
Yes, we are.
Oh.
We are saving each episode of the podcast, so that way when we
I
hit
like
a certain
that.
number of podcasts, then we'll have every sample.
Because
I like that.
all of that.
I like
because
that.
for Christmas I bought Dave some test tubes. Not for his sperm. 'Cause we don't need his sperm.
Oh man.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn that one up a little louder. Yeah, I did really.
We don't need any
accent
more
that.
children. And I don't have any innards.
44 minutes, 20 seconds.
Mark this
Going
down.
off the rails.
We're supposed to have
One
ice.
drinking.
The next one is supposed to have ice.
Making
Next
me
one is
work
supposed to be-
over here.
Yes. Well,
I'm gonna keep mine neat.
no, you're supposed to switch it up.
You want me to switch it up?
Yeah.
All right, ice it is.
Yeah. We need
Ice
to switch
for
it up.
everybody.
We need to switch it up.
Oh gosh, test tubes.
Yes, I did buy Dave a whole bunch of different. So I bought him a whiskey torch with different
Like a smoker?
smoker. Yes, that's what
Oh,
it's called. I bought him a
where's that?
smoker.
Is it out
Yeah.
of the box?
Yeah, yeah, we tried it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Jonathan, so Christmas Day, Dave was like so excited because I bought him a smoker with like all these different like attachments that
Oh,
have
yeah.
like different smelly things. And how come I got the baby one?
Because you don't need the bigger one.
And so what does he do? Right? So
So I don't.
So
have,
the lighter didn't come.
Wait,
the lighter didn't come.
I don't have a torch.
Right, the
Oh
torch.
yeah. Oh,
okay?
you definitely yes.
So
yes.
Dave goes out to the garage.
Oh
Okay.
no.
No, this is respectable.
He
Okay.
goes out to the garage and he grabs the, mind you, let me tell
Butane.
you, the butane thing
Can for
Okay.
doing plumbing.
for doing plumbing.
Torch.
So he's
It's
sitting
no
there.
different. It's just a larger scale.
He's not wrong. He's not
but
wrong.
But the
That's
accelerant
for-
is different.
He's not wrong. But
No, it's not.
But-
It's still butane.
Oh,
he's sitting there
butane,
at the
okay.
kitchen table.
And
and-
he brought it in the house.
Dude, it was
You
it's
brought
like,
it in the
it was
house?
this big. Yes, I had the thing and I had the flame like.
Oh my
Like-
gosh.
I had the flame like this
And
far
I
away.
was
Oh my gosh.
Like
And I'm like,
we have it on video.
this is not
We have it
going
on
to end well.
video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to do
I
it
might
through video.
put it in
Put
the
that
yes.
put that in the comments.
I'll
Put,
put
the
that
video.
in.
Put the video in the description.
So I'm sitting
People need
there,
to see
and I'm like,
butane torch Dave.
so we sat there and we made one without and one with, and tried it, and actually it does make it taste better.
So we used it. I had a customer of mine
Yeah.
that I make deliveries to. They said, "Hey, you like whiskey? You like bourbon? I do." And he's like, "I give you this bottle."
Yeah, we use his
Where's it
bottle.
at? Where's it at?
But you went Fire Marshal Bill on him.
No,
You totally went Fire Marshal Bill.
No, he gave me this, and it's Angel's Envy,
yeah.
very basic,
Angel,
like
It's
not
good,
very basic, but
but
like,
it's
everybody's
It's-
had it.
It was popular. It's popular right now.
It's popular, and you can get that. Like you, what did we say that we went to the liquor store when they were like engraved it?
Oh wait, I also like that's in port wine cask. I like port wine cask as well.
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we use this just because like we know what it tastes like, and then we poured it in one glass, and then I smoked another glass.
With a torch.
So you
And-
you guys did a scientific experiment with a control group.
Yes, well,
It wasn't controlled. It was in
was-
the fucking kitchen.
It was in the kitchen. With,
Well, I mean,
with
but
her
you did like
daughters. and
here's the normal.
Yeah,
here's
Here's the
the
experiment.
here's the
Yeah.
one. With
I like
the,
that.
yeah.
And
I like
then
that.
and then I'm like, I use peach wood
I like that.
from a peach tree. I had like they have like these little like
All right, let's
shavings.
try this.
Yeah.
Ready? It's on ice.
Well, nice.
Mine's
Cheers to the Basement BARnacles
Basement BARnacles. We need to
early
advertise
podcast.
Basement BARnacles.
our what's it called? Our website. Like if I get started, it'll be on the screen here. And then
Basement
our,
Barnacle
but
at
you also need to
gmail.com.
figure out a way
we have
to
basementbarnacles.com.
let's copyright
Yeah.
that name
Well, yeah.
ASAP.
Copyright?
Copyright the name.
Yeah. I looked into some of that. Like I'm still working on
We're
it.
still
I
working
wanna-
on that.
If someone takes it, we'll just.
But does
adjust.
anybody
I-
else have that
It's not.
name?
It
So-
is available.
It's available.
Okay.
I did the research ahead of time. It is available.
All right,
So
Note
basically,
So-
to self.
Everyone
Don't
took one
steal my
drink.
shit.
Steal their website
Don't
right now.
steal my
Everyone, okay.
this is not going to be.
Yo.
Christine, if you listen to this,
She's-
let's get a copyright attorney right now. We're
Everyone
gonna
took
fucking
a
take
sip.
it.
We all took a sip. What did you think?
I didn't do that yet.
We took a sip. Enjoy it colder.
You know what? It's you've gotta
It's
kind of like
smooth. I think
mellow
it's
it out.
smoother.
Yeah,
it's
it's
cold.
smoother.
I like
colder.
it both ways.
I do
like
too.
it.
I do too. But it's definitely different colder.
So
Joseph
this
Magnus.
is not my typical style of drinking.
Yeah, it's
anything.
different
I
cooler.
don't drink things with ice.
Yeah.
I try not to.
It's different.
But this is why we're
cooler.
doing this, so that way everyone here can have a Joseph Magnus with the finish and sherry and
It's
cognac
different
cast.
cooler.
It's different. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
it's
mellowing out.
different cooler.
The ice is melting.
Oh.
It's giving it.
Yeah.
You might like the V8. You know.
You know what? To what you said about the V8, I got something for you.
Oh,
brought
there it
some
is. He's
I
going to
got
show me.
something
Hold on.
for you.
Let me switch the
John
cameras.
has a bag of
Let me
goodies.
switch the camera for you.
What is he
there.
bringing out of his bag?
There you go. What you got? There it is.
Fuck
See?
you,
Oh,
finger.
it's backwards. He gave me the fuck himself
got
finger.
you.
He fucked himself
got you.
He
first.
fucked himself first.
I like it.
I got you. This is what I think about V8. You know what? And if you
brought
wanted
up
to, you can get some too, Angie.
Hey, not me.
You can get
Not
some
me.
too.
Hey, I have the green.
That looks a
bean.
little dirty. You've been using that?
Maybe Christine has been.
That finger
using
doesn't
it.
Angie,
fit.
does this finger?
His finger fit.
Finger fit. I feel like-
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. Oh.
What is going
Oh,
on?
she's like, oh
maybe
yeah.
that's- Oh yeah. Actually, made me taller.
It makes you taller. But that finger
I don't know where this is going.
now lives here.
Oh, no.
It's a gift.
That's
It's
not
a gift.
staying here.
It's a gift. It's a gift. We got it from someone as a gift. Christine and I
Is it
got
like
it as a gift.
Is it a glove? Can I stick it on a bottle everywhere?
Oh.
It's not a glove. It's under my.
Angie's sitting on it, so
We might have to make it into
it's
a
an
glove
appreciative,
and stick it on like
gift.
a bottle. Like,
Yes.
I'll put it on the top of this
Yes,
bottle
that's fucking awesome.
and then have
Yes.
it in the background at every episode until we finish it.
We're gonna run out of this, so you better test tube some of that stuff.
You better test
right,
tube
right
that
next
and
to
not
your,
just
right
sperm.
next to your,
And you said we weren't going to be able to finish a bottle.
right next to your bodily fluids.
Oh, man.
That Angie said you were gonna test tube.
I have no innards, so we don't need. His
No, but
body
someone
fluid.
gifted me the the finger, and I'm gifting it to
finger.
you. But like,
How old is that?
no, but
finger?
here it is.
Where has that
This is
finger
not
been?
paying
Does
it
that
forward.
finger fit in
This
the
is
hole?
fingering it.
Does that
Angie, let me see that finger.
It's been. Sometimes I just have to like
Angie, let me see that finger. Angie.
not say anything because
There you go,
because
Mike,
I'm
good
gonna do something
yeah,
stupid.
yes, that finger. So you guys have to gift the finger to the next
Oh, it's
person.
gonna play. Oh, whoever's the next guest gets the finger.
There you go.
Oh,
yes,
the next
yes.
guest gets the finger.
It's like paying it, fingering it forward.
Finger. He just coined that phrase. Fingering it forward.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
sit on the finger.
But like,
Whoever
it
gets
has-
the
it
finger
has to
gets the
keep
finger
going.
off
It
my
has to
butt.
keep going. Oh gosh. Good Lord. Oh Lord. Jesus, help us. Help us in our
Jesus,
lonely
take the
times,
wheel.
Jesus. Angie needs your help.
I don't
And
need help.
we're two
I just
drinks
need
in.
me.
We're not
Wait.
even like these are heavy pours.
Yeah.
They are heavy
But
pours.
that's the idea. We're here to have a good time
and a
and get
really
the
great glass.
That's not turned on right now.
Oh, so I'm sorry. In a
There,
really
now do
great
it.
glass.
Go ahead. No, I just turned this one.
Just
Basement
Jonathan.
Barnacles.
I just turned
Jonathan,
this
just
one
look
off.
forward.
Just
You're
tell
In
me.
the
mic.
Basement Barnacles glass. I love it. I love it. It's a perfect tasting glass.
All
but
right,
like now
so-
that our ice is really melting.
Yeah,
and,
so
like,
let's
it's
dilute
really
it.
melting. It's really you're
I
getting.
feel like we should just swallow it.
There she goes again. There she goes again with the swallowing.
Just wait.
That's
So
not, Angie. That sounds like a mission statement for you.
okay, so
I'm not complaining.
So
Oh,
Dave Dave is also is a DJ.
Yes.
Right?
I
We know
DJ
that.
karaoke, but
Right.
not everybody.
No, but don't they call
No.
those KJs?
Whatever. So when we go
She respects
one-
me so much.
we
She said whatever.
yeah, so one of the bartenders.
That's like me telling her
which
she's a bank teller.
I'm not a
See,
bank teller.
you fight against it.
She said she's not a bank teller, but
I
that's
am
the same thing.
I'm a professional banker
She
that
fills the ATM.
no, it do not have anything to do with cash.
John, what's that Seinfeld episode? He
So
wanted to be a banker.
anyway. So I go with Dave when he DJs, and
We know.
it was have some interesting characters, but the bartenders are always very kind to me, and make sure that I have my water or my drink or whatever. And one bar we go to, the bartender and I do one shot a night with her. And love her to death. She takes a shot and she's done in like
Shout out Tuesday night bartender.
Tuesday night bartender. Love you, love
Oh,
So-
full disclosure.
you. So
I go to these bars too.
so she takes it and I'm like, how the heck do you how do you
And
do
she's
that?
single.
How do you she is single? And
she
she
just
said,
opens her throat and takes
right,
it and
as she
swallows
said, you
it.
just open your throat and throw it back. And I'm like, what?
Really, that was like I had to like measure that on the scale. She said, "What? So high?"
Yeah,
She
that
said,
was-
you just open your throat and throw it back. And I'm like, I'm not going to say her name because she hasn't been on yet. But I'm like, girl, what?
She said, "Girl."
Yeah, no, it's interesting. Like, I can't drink beer anymore.
I love
I
beer.
used to.
Dave doesn't like beer.
used to drink beer. I used to call myself a beer snob. I can't drink beer anymore, and I can't do shots. I can do. Let me take that back. I can do shots. I don't think it's smart for me to do shots anymore.
It's not.
And
smart
when
to
I-
do
when
shots.
It's not
see-
smart for anyone
Yeah.
to do shots. By the way, if you are under 21, you should not be drinking. I just want to put that
Facts.
out there.
And if you're
Yes.
drinking, you should not drive.
Yes.
No,
There's
no drinking
Uber
driving.
and Lyft, and
None of us are
we-
driving.
none of us are driving.
That's why we're in the basement.
We're in
There's
the
a big
basement.
couch here for whoever comes to drink with us. They can sleep on the couch.
right.
Are we here right now?
No, we're there.
All right. Can we put it here for a second?
Oh, you want this? Oh, he's going to do a PSA.
No, no, no.
Oh.
I'm gonna blow my nose.
And he's gonna blow his
I didn't
nose.
blow your nose.
He's blowing, not
He,
sucking.
he could have said, "I want to mute my mic."
I mean, Angie.
I think I did that wrong, by the way. Like everybody saw you blow your nose. I don't know what I'm doing.
You got my mic back on.
So
That was not me. That was not me blowing my nose. But I have to go back to the fact that Angie is
Snorting,
funny.
but not.
Shut up, Dave.
Angie's funny. She's strange. And to go back to the full disclosure, I know these two outside of the
how long
outside of the
how long have
basement.
you known us? How long have you known me? and
Well,
Angie?
I
Let's
learned
do
I
the
learned
math.
today that apparently I came to 3 parties that I don't even remember coming to 3.
So we'll go back. So this is our first episode. So Dave and I
This is
met.
not our first episode.
Oh,
This
wait.
is our early
This
episode.
is early.
Okay.
It could be the first. It could be the last.
So
I was told
Dave,
this
is not the
Dave,
last.
Dave and I met
Well,
back in
all right.
2002.
We can tell this story another
Okay.
day.
No, because it goes to Jonathan. It goes to Jonathan. So Jonathan's partner, Chris.
He's gonna be
shut
singing.
up! Stop singing. Stop singing. So
He's gonna sing this later tonight, by the way. That's
So-
the song for tonight.
Shut up,
We
I'm
are
trying
going
to
out to
tell a story.
karaoke, and John is ready to sing
Okay,
already.
so I am telling a story. So Christine and I have been
It's the
friends
worst
for
story ever.
20. Shut up.
Christine is my
Christine is my
Better
friend
have.
before you. Before you.
yes.
Before
well
you.
before me.
Before you. So Christine and I met 25 years ago,
Wow.
and we have
25
been
years?
very
You're
good
old.
friends. Shut up, idiot. Christine and I have been friends for a very long time, 25 years.
Wow.
Okay. So
Christine
and
is
I
who?
became Christine and I became friends
Who's
at work.
Christine who is Christine?
Christine is here behind us.
Who is
Wait
Christine?
a minute, we're getting there. Christine is a friend of mine.
Christine is his other half.
We're
Like,
getting
my
there.
better
we're getting
half.
there. We're getting there. Christine and I,
I
have
agree
been
with that.
friends. Christine and I,
I
have
agree
been
with that
friends
too.
for shut up, you
I
two.
agree with that too.
Shut up. So Christine and I have been friends for 25 years, and Christine and I have been through a lot of things together. And about 15 years ago, Christine started dating Jonathan. So Christine,
13 years.
13 years, okay, blah. So Christine and I met 25 years ago, and
This
at
is going to
work,
be aired in 2019.
Christine and I met at work.
This was aired in
And-
COVID, by the way.
And at the time, I was going through a divorce, and I
Goes-
had 2 small daughters.
Wait, pause. It goes down much faster when it's cold.
It's not. You're not
I'm
wrong.
agreeing with that. And I don't
You're
like
not wrong.
that. That's the problem
not
for
wrong.
me.
That's why I
right.
like it cold. It goes down
I was-
easier and
Can
faster.
I
I
keep
took-
talking?
Yes.
I took a sip and looked at the bottle like I need more.
Yes, I need more too. So I at the time I was going through a divorce, 2 small daughters, and Christine and I became very good friends. Right? So, 10 years later, Christine met Jonathan. But at the time, Christine and I were like working.
you guys are on
It was
camera now, by
A
the way.
lot of work. So Christine and I started going to a local bar with a couple other friends, and we met Dave.
This is the end of
Right.
my life.
We met
The
Dave.
beginning of
and
your life,
No,
sir.
And
because
no.
she was married.
I was going through divorce. We
Oh.
had nothing to do with each other. He actually got on my nerves. He used to sing "Hey Ya" by Outkast.
I love
Okay.
that. I love that.
And Dave was actually at my
I was like,
divorce
We're
party.
talking about at karaoke.
Yeah, I was like,
Right.
all right.
Right? And he got on my nerves so bad, and I went
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Nothing to do with anybody. Like I was going through divorce and 2 small kids, just there to have fun with my girlfriends and absolutely nothing. So, but Christine became friends with Dave.
Well,
Unfortunately.
Life moved
but
on.
yeah, I think Christine continued the friendship.
Right. Which
And
I
you-
did
and
when
you-
we were there.
But you were kind of like being a really great mother and
Right,
like being
exactly.
and
exactly.
trying to but like
I was
Christine was
raising
still
2
going
daughters.
out
Do I
seeing
need-
Dave.
Do I
and
need
then,
to plug another microphone in to get some more comments on
Right.
how good of a
So-
mother she was?
No, she's
Okay.
a great mother.
I am a good mom, and both
a-
of my
she's a
daughters would
great
say I'm a
mother.
great mom. So don't even go there. And shut
oh.
up.
But I did see.
So
I won't say that
Yes. 'Cause we don't know when-
so
about that little cake.
Yes.
I
'cause
won't
it's
say
so
not-
yeah.
'cause
So
Yes.
tomorrow is
on her last
Mother's Day.
on her last Mother's Day,
Yes, the cake.
her
was-
most recent Mother's Day, they brought her a cookie cake that said,
My mama's a shit.
I love it.
So
I love it.
So me, Angie, I have 2 daughters who are 20,
Who are amazing human beings.
Oh, I'm gonna
27
I'm gonna
and
put this-
25.
I'm gonna put this in my notes.
and they
Hold
are
on.
2 wonderful girls.
this in the
And
notes.
I raised
Taking
them by
notes?
myself, and I had a lot of ups and downs, and being a full-time mom and full-time taking care of kids, and
Mm-hmm.
we kind of grew up together,
I'm coloring.
but they're great, and they are doing wonderful and live on their own, and yeah. So anyway,
Angie has a soapbox, John. Did you see this?
No,
I don't have a soapbox.
I don't
I
think
am
it's
a
a
good
soapbox.
mom.
I like it. I like it.
I'm not.
She doesn't ever talk about herself. I like it.
Yeah, that's.
I know, but it has some respect. Put some respect on that shit. Like,
I like
I
it.
raised those 2 people.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, we're not perfect. None of us are perfect, but you just
I like it.
have a positive attitude and keep going.
I do like that. I do and I do respect you.
Right.
So you met Dave a long time ago.
Yes.
Let me tell the story from my understanding of the reconnection.
I'm gonna sit back and relax.
Yeah. So a few years ago,
John, you're on this camera right here.
I'm on this camera. Okay, so a few
This
years
camera.
ago, Dave asked Christine and I, "What are you guys doing for St. Patrick's Day?" We're like, "We don't have any plans." He's like, "I'm planning to get schnookered on St. Patrick's Day," which for you out there in podcast land means drunk. So we're like, "Yeah, we'll meet you." We went to a bar. I won't say the name.
Irish bar
It was an Irish
It was an
bar,
Irish bar.
on
and
St. Patrick's Day.
on St. Patrick's Day. I think the thing that
So
like
what happened when you walked through the door?
It was 9
no
a.m.
stop
It was
No.
9
stop
a.m.
stop stop
Right.
stop.
I don't
So
want you to skip
so wait,
anything.
stop. Hold on. We're gonna get there. Angie,
John.
I'm gonna get there.
All right. I
John,
don't
when
want
did
to
you
skip
meet
anything.
me?
This is a slow burn. Oh, I met Dave.
Like, but who you met? Who did you
Probably-
meet first?
probably-
Angie or me?
I met.
Angie.
Ooh, we are
Doesn't
questioning
matter.
her. It
Doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Anyway, on this day,
1.5
we're going to St. Patrick's
Glenn
Day.
Cairns. He
Yes.
forgot already.
I know, but
He doesn't know.
He
I
doesn't
think-
know.
I think I met Angie first.
I'm pretty sure.
Christine, is that right? I met Angie first.
Hey, guess what? We've been recording for an hour and I never hit record. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, it doesn't matter who I met first. A couple years ago, this is 2025, so a couple years ago, we're going out with Dave. A couple things were pretty fascinating. One,
It was early at 9 a.m.
it was we went to the bar at 9 a.m. I was supposed to
Before
be,
that, it was like
Yeah.
it was like 7:30.
No, it was
Yeah.
probably like 8:40 when we got there, and we walked in the door and we were like, "Hey!" Christine was like, "That's Angie. It's my friend," and her daughter were there, and
Mhm.
and Angie was like, "Oh, I'm just here." Have
Yeah,
a couple
so-
drinks. I
Yeah.
gotta get back and take my daughter to work.
So,
So we gave you a hug.
yes.
And we kept going to the back where we knew
Right.
our friend Dave was.
Right. So I was there, and I had taken the day off of work, and my
As
youngest
did
daughter.
I.
Oh, you were planning.
Right.
You were planning to drink. Both of you
Yes.
were planning to drink.
So my youngest daughter drove me to this establishment that morning, and she was my designated driver, and I had a few drinks, and she drank orange juice, I believe.
This is before work hours, by the way.
Oh, I was
everybody.
off.
Yeah,
I was off.
but for
I was
your
totally
youngest
off.
daughter, this is before work
Right.
hours.
So my youngest daughter, she drove me, and she was totally like, gun ho, like, mom CD. And I had a few drinks, and then she had to go to work, so she took me home. And I saw Christian and Johnathan. They came in, and we said hello, and they were here to meet somebody. Blah 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 blah.
we didn't even tell you who we were meeting.
No, they were just like, we're
So-
here to meet friends.
So we just went in the back.
Right.
And
So
here- and-
Casey and I, wait a minute. So that happened. So Casey and I, my youngest daughter, we head out to the parking lot because she's taking me home, and we run into somebody in the parking lot,
Which
and-
is who?
which is Dave, who is wearing
Davey.
which was wearing a kilt.
Yes, he was.
Was I wearing a kilt that year?
No, you were not.
No.
Were you?
He
No.
totally was wearing a
He was
kilt.
not.
year?
He's
Not
totally
that
wearing a
year.
I
kilt.
do own a kilt.
He was not.
totally, yeah, he was. He was totally wearing a kilt. At that
Oh,
point in
you
time,
just
that
hit
morning,
me
he was
hard.
wearing a
Maybe
kilt.
early.
So Dave and I,
Hold
who
on.
have
I don't
who have
remember
known,
that kilt.
yes.
I
So
can go
Dave and
get
I,
it.
who's
I have it.
known each other for many years, but
Did
know
you
we
hug
just
in the parking lot?
no, we just said hi, and he got something out of his car, and Casey,
I did not drive there.
No, he did not. Yeah, you did.
You
Oh,
did
yeah.
drive, and
You
you left
did
your car
drive.
there all day.
You did drive there.
No,
We've
I
had
drove there and then was driving to another place later.
No,
right. You
no.
left your car there
You
all
did
day.
drive because
talked
I didn't
about
remember
this.
you driving.
Yeah. So he was getting something out of his
Right.
car,
All
and Casey and I got in my car. We just said hello, and I
Pause.
got in my car, and Casey took me home, and then
I was
continue.
wearing underwear.
All right, so
So it was not a legit
I've-
kilt.
I've
So
been-
Dave and I said hello. So
I've been
you're gonna
given
hear.
permission to continue.
So you're gonna hear.
So we
That's
get to the
it.
back.
That is all of my and Dave's.
So apparently we get to the back. Dave shows up with us, and the most amazing thing I've never seen it before is that Dave said, "Every shot I have today,
Oh,
I'm gonna make a tally mark on my arm."
that was solid. That was like marks on
and
my
I,
arm.
and I loved it. I loved it. I was like, "That's great.
Like,
That's great."
yes,
So
we're gonna keep
we were
track
we
of
were
how
there
drunk I get.
partying. We were there just having a good time. We left there.
Like-
We went to another bar that wasn't really happening on St. Patrick's Day, and then we went to a bar called the Emerald, which was a
Another
little
Irish bar?
Yeah. I left to go watch the
March Madness.
March Madness. I left to go watch March Madness. Christine and Dave kind of like stayed together all day. And I remember we started at 8 a.m.
Correct.
And how,
Christine and
how
Chris-
long have you known me since then? Before this?
I think I've known you 10 years.
No, before this night. How many times have we hung out?
None. We
And
never hung
he just
out.
leaves me with his girl. We never hung out.
Chris. So all right. So let's back up for a second. So at this moment, Dave is so 2 or 3 weeks before this. Man, I'm
Oh,
really
this
going
is a
in my
long
memory
story.
banks here. 2 or
This is a
3 weeks
long
before
story.
I
this.
just want to point out that my glass
hold-
has nothing in it, and both
Well,
of yours are not drinking.
You're a fast ass. That's
well,
why.
can I have more because
Yeah, yard ass.
Yeah.
can I
Yard
have more
ass.
because I'm empty.
So 2 or 3 weeks
You gotta
before
spin-
this,
All right, we gotta spin the wheel.
Christy. Oh shit! Is this the real one? Is this the real
This
one?
is the spin.
Thank you. No. Oh yes.
Manhattan. Make us a
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
I can. I'm making
Okay,
the
open
You
Manhattan.
can make this.
Open
I'm
your
making
mouth
the
and throw it
Manhattan.
back.
I'm making the
Open your throat and
Manhattans.
throw it back.
No. He has to finish the story, and then we can make.
I'll
it.
finish the story. So 2 or 3 weeks before this, Christine and I are sitting on the couch, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, there's some really bad messages on Facebook, and Dave's really talking about some things about his ex." No, it was before.
Well, let's not
That
get
was
into
before.
that. Let's not get into that. But
No, stop.
Dave
stop,
went through a
stop,
breakup.
Stop. I'm telling this story.
Yeah.
And so when we show up for St. Patrick's Day, I say that about the ex because when we show up for St. Patrick's Day, they're broken up.
No, they weren't. They were still together.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I got the
Yeah.
story wrong. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, there's some disillusionment. Am I correct, Dave, in saying that? There's a little disillusionment about like the relationship you were in.
It was downhill slide.
Okay. So when we show up, we go to bar 1 where we saw Angie first and met Dave in the back of the bar. We go to bar 2, wasn't really cool, nothing going on. Then we go to bar 3.
And then you left.
I
me
left
with your
my
girl.
love of my life with Dave. Dave, that's not a problem for me because I know whose bed she's coming back to.
See?
So I don't worry about you. I didn't worry. I trusted you. You're like a really good guy.
I've known Chris a long
Yeah.
time.
And then you guys went back to
A different bar.
a different bar, which is which is the place UKJ at.
And then I had the DJ
And
that night.
and yeah, you had the DJ that
And
night.
I had been drinking since 9 a.m.
Yeah.
when I was DJing.
And Christine, my better half, was like, Angie, why don't you come out? Just come on out. Come on out. She's still
Because
there.
she's my friend.
Yeah, so she came out, and I know I'm gonna. Here's where the story is going to go into.
This is taking a long time.
I'm
by the way.
imagining
This
where.
is supposed to be a 15-minute story. It's been 40 minutes.
Anyway, Angie comes out. I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. She sees Dave. She's like, "Oh my gosh, he's so
I did not have a beard at this point.
he's so freaking cute." You're drunk at
There
this
is-
point. You're
there is
free.
nothing.
You're snookered, buddy.
Like,
There was
You're snookered.
absolute.
I was looking at the back of my head.
But anyway,
There's
after
absolutely
that
nothing.
night, and about maybe a week later, you kind of like broke off the.
No, it was
No, it
like
was
2
like
months.
month.
Sorry, 2 months
and
later, you broke off the relationship. Angie starts going to the bar where UKJ.
It was
She's
about
calling-
4 months. It was
She's
about 4
calling
months
us.
later.
Why don't you guys come out?
No, actually, Christine.
She
Christine.
hunted me? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Was she hunting?
Do you remember her family being there?
Yes.
Do you remember her family?
I met her family.
She was coming
bef-
up with her family.
I met her family before I even went on a date with her.
You were being vetted. You're being vetted.
You guys are
Mother,
funny.
father, kids,
And so
aunts and
but-
uncles.
But,
and,
but what we found out later, she was going by herself with her daughters, with her family, by herself, just to be in your
Mhm.
presence, sir.
You
Meanwhile,
are
like
so full of shit.
meanwhile,
all
she
of
had-
you.
prior
all
to
of
all
you
this,
so full
she
of shit.
texted me.
You remember the Anthony Hopkins
I
movie?
did not
She
text
texted-
you.
She texted
Oh,
me on
okay.
Facebook and was
That-
like, "Hey,
Okay.
are you DJing tonight?"
Oh,
That's
and
because
shoot.
Christine
I
asked me to
said,
text you.
and I said,
Christine never asked you to text.
Yes, she did.
I said-
Angie,
Yes, she
I
did.
call BS on that.
No,
I-
it is. It is. That happened.
Angie, I call
That happened.
BS.
That
so she
actually
texted me and I
happened.
said, "Hey,
That happened.
are you DJing tonight?" And I was like, "Who is this girl?" So I like went back to her profile and I was like, swipe, look at her profile, and I was like,
Oh,
That's Angie.
as
Oh.
we're sitting here, Christine sends me a picture of you two doing shots on St.
Okay,
Patrick's Day.
okay,
Which makes her jealous.
yeah." So she's like, "Hey, are you DJing tonight?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah. Who is this girl?" And I like was like, "Oh, let's see who this is."
Meanwhile, Christine is the one that has it early.
yeah."
She has it early. She's like, "Oh, this is going to happen."
Right. She did.
So-
she did.
So she texted me. I'm like, "Who is this?" And then I look at her profile pictures. I'm like, the last photo is with her and an ex-girlfriend that I had.
From like
What?
high school.
What?
From high
You're
school.
like, you're like, nope.
I was like, "Oh, she better not bring my ex up to this plot."
you noped the hell out of there.
I was
didn't
like, "Yeah, I'll be DJing. I do hope she doesn't bring her friend in this picture." That
Oh my
like
God.
she
I
that was her
didn't put it
most
together.
recent picture. And
Right.
I was like, "What?"
And here I was just like you know like St.
hot
Patrick's
for
Day I
you.
went
John,
no St. Patrick's
you ready to
Day
make?
St.
Yeah.
Patrick's
The-
Day
the
I
manhunt?
went and had a few beverages with my daughters.
Stir.
And then my other daughter took me back to another bar, and I met with one of my really good friends, and there was the DJ that
That metal?
I known for a really long time, but don't really know, and you know had a few drinks, and
What else do we need, John?
at the end of the day, I left and went on my merry way, and then realized that we had fun that night, so I went back a few times, and
If you don't have it, I do.
and
What are we looking for?
We're listening, Angie.
you know, 6 months later, there
Cuervo,
was
That's not what we need.
I went to that. I like me and my daughters went to a couple different bars, and you know, blah 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 blah. And a few months later, we went there, and there was someone behind the bar who was DJing, and we had a conversation.
Who was it?
It was Dave.
Davey D.
And I was drinking like a s-
There we go, Dave. I got it.
Flavored vodka. I was drinking like flavored vodka and water. And Dave said to me,
Better.
We're listening, Angie.
yeah, Dave said to me, "Have you ever tried the rum version of that?" And I was like, "No, actually, I haven't."
I was teaching her how to be an alcoholic.
Right. So I was like,
Like
actually,
she
I
needed help with
haven't.
that.
And you know, this was summertime,
I'm gonna make the drink.
and I was like, no, actually, I haven't. So, you know, we sat there, we just talked about it for a few minutes. He went back to his thing, and I went back to my thing, and you know, let it go. And then a few weeks later, Dave sends me a message and says, "Hey, did you try that? Did you try? It was a black cherry rum." And
I was giving her advice through
Something, and
Messenger.
Pause,
I was
pause that
like-
story. I gotta go around and get one ingredient for
do you
the
need?
Manhattan.
Yeah.
What ingredient?
I need an orange.
This has.
We
this
don't
is
have orange.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We'll use that. Yes, we'll use that.
I have orange bitters.
Let me.
So that way it's already orange
So-
flavor.
So
Orange
that
bitters.
day,
There's cherries in there.
so that day in the summertime of 2023, we had our you know, we talked on Facebook, and it was about black cherry rum.
It was
Right?
cruising.
Yeah, cruising black cherry rum, and we
Speaking of cruising, you both were cruising for a relationship.
and we've never stopped talking since. There's not been a day that's gone by since that day that we have not
As much as I've tried.
talked. So
I'll
our
figure it out.
our conversation began about black cherry cruisin' rum, and has grown to
Now we're drinking whiskey.
In the basement with
Well,
the
we are.
barnacles.
so
Basement
that's
BARnacles.
the story of
Too
Dave
bad
and
it
I.
didn't land on V8.
Oh.
I can't wait till it lands on V8 one night. This is going to be the spinner from now on.
So am I making 2 drinks or 3
You're going to
drinks?
make one drink and we're going to split it between three of us.
Okay. Oh, you got 2 glasses there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm making 2 drinks.
But
All
we're
right,
going
one
to spin
drink,
it again.
split All right. We can split one drink between us all. Yeah. Let's go with
I just finished Jonathan's drink, and he doesn't know.
what?
Angie, finish your drink.
How do I get this out of here? Oh, there we go.
It's a squeezer.
It's a test tube backwards.
John, you are a master. Have you been to bartending classes?
I've never
Do not use the pencil to stir.
Never been to bartending classes.
We are
But
definitely going to sing
I
karaoke.
gotta put a couple of
You're
drops of
legit.
Angostura in there.
I think I'm going to sing karaoke tonight.
1, 2.
Dave, will you sing with me?
It is not a karaoke night.
Can we sing our song together?
Once, twice,
One,
married
2,
twice,
3, 4.
Angie. Right?
3 times a lady.
Third time's a charm.
Three strikes and you're out.
Wait, somebody's been married twice here? Wow. I didn't know that, Angie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put a
I
little bit of that
married
in
my
there, too.
daughter's father.
Oh
and
my,
then-
I like that.
And I did
That's
get
good.
married a second time, and he died. He decided he didn't want to live anymore.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, that happened.
Close that seal.
John, you're on camera making drinks.
Yeah,
It's
I'm making a
beautiful.
drink. I'm making a Manhattan. This is one of my favorite drinks in the
Why
world.
does that look like soy sauce?
Soy sauce. No,
Angie,
it
we're gonna
does.
put soy sauce on the spinner.
This is Antica Formula vermouth. I'm
Just call it
I'm
vermouth.
winging it here, so I'm just gonna
Don't we
like
have remove?
1
I
ounce.
thought we did.
This is the good stuff.
We have a shaker. She
This
got
is
me
the
all
good
this
stuff.
bar like.
I bought Dave all the bar accessories. They're underneath.
Do you have a strainer? A drink
Yes.
strainer?
Yes, actually, he does. It's over there.
And I guess I'm using the Joseph Magnus.
Yes,
to-
of course. You
to
can't
balance
use
this
Dave,
drink
it's over
out?
there, sweetie. Well, you could use that, but we also have the strainer that goes on top. It's in the wooden case I bought you. No, he just wants a strainer.
Strainer
The
for
thing
what?
that goes on top. It's over there, honey.
So everybody should know that bourbon gets stirred, not shaken. I always talk about when I'm
Fine.
stirring a drink. I always talk about James Bond, who liked his drink in.
Do you want me to take my headset off?
James
Where
Bond
is
liked
it?
his
Where?
drinks.
It's. Do you know where the wood thing
Well,
that holds all the pieces in it?
let's go ahead and use this. We'll use this.
No.
No, we'll
The
use
wood,
this.
Find the wood thing.
No, that's fine.
No, we'll use this. We'll
That's-
use this. We'll
You
use
said
this.
you didn't want to shake it.
I don't
Do you
want to
see
shake
the wood
it.
thing
I'm
that
just
I bought you?
pouring it.
No. The whole wood thing that has all the
No, Angie,
accessories in it.
We're good. We're good.
Eat all that.
So we're
Okay.
gonna.
No, but there's the strainers on top of it.
So we gotta do this before we.
We're drinking a Manhattan.
Here we are.
Have you ever had a Manhattan?
I actually don't think I've had a Manhattan.
We don't have any oranges. I'm sorry.
Well,
But
but
it's
you
good
had the
Oh, Dave's putting.
I have
the
orange.
Bitterman's
Yes.
orange bitters.
We do have the bitter orange. That was
Dave's
John, we're on the other
making
camera.
a test tube, and it's
Hold it up
not
again,
his
John.
sperm.
We don't have oranges, but we have the Bitterman's orange bitters.
And we do not have sperm going in the test tube.
Duh.
Dave!
Goodbye.
Look, he's swallowing.
I have nothing to say.
I need a napkin. Napkin. I'm spilling.
All right, so this is
Hey,
a. I'll pour myself
John.
a little bit more than anybody else.
Over there are some paper towels.
Gotcha.
So look, we started our test tubes. John, this is our first episode. I don't even care.
Yeah. So for Christmas this year, I got Dave a bunch of different bar accessories. And one of those accessories was a test tube container. And he opened it and he was like, "What the hell is this?" And
It's just too
if
baby.
you don't know Dave and I, you know that we're just two people who do weird shit. We collect weird shit.
I know that about you.
We just do weird shit. And he's like, "What am I doing this?" Like, "Oh, that's for like different things that we can keep a little sample of it. And we can go back and try it again later."
Can we go back to the formation of the relationship though?
Oh, I don't want that.
Did you stalk Dave?
Yes, she did.
I did
No,
not.
Angie, did you stalk Dave? I have to
did
go back to the
not.
people
It
in the
just
back. People in the back.
happened.
People were visiting, and in the background said yes.
The people visiting.
It just happened. Like, I
The
didn't
people
want
in
it
the
to
background.
happen.
Hey, raise your hands in the background back there. Like you guys are just hanging out in
I
the
didn't
basement with
want
us.
it to
We're all in the
happen.
basement just hanging out.
I was 100% okay with spending the rest of my life living, working, and going
Living
on
with her
my life.
daughters.
I was 100% okay with my life.
All right. So we have. Why did
All
I
right.
get the least amount?
What?
What the
Well,
And
you-
then I.
kind of bartender
Okay.
are you?
Let me
Okay,
see your
we'll see
glass.
this.
Let me see
We'll
your
see
glass.
this. So I was 100% okay. Okay, wait, I want to
Right?
say this. I want to say this
Yeah.
before we
Switch.
before we do this. All right. So I
You
was
got closer. That's awesome.
100%.
Shut
Shut up. Shut up. You're the one who wanted me to say this.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Okay. So I was 100% okay with the way my life was. I have a good job. I have two wonderful daughters. Happy with the way things were. Okay. Then I was united with somebody who makes my life very happy. Okay. I wasn't expecting him. I didn't know he was coming, but I don't know how I got so lucky to find him, and I wouldn't trade him for anything.
The universe. Uh oh.
right.
Uh-oh. So we're drinking Manhattan.
We got
Okay.
Manhattan now.
So now listen.
So-
This is not.
So
I
that's the
wish
story of Dave and
I didn't have the orange
we have orange bitters.
zest
We have orange bitters.
to
It's close
zest
enough.
into the drink, but hopefully the Manhattan. I know it's better than a V8. Everybody.
I don't like how both of you shut me up. You asked me for my story.
No
and
one
I
shut
told
you up, Angie.
What? Right. No one acknowledged anything I said.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. I acknowledge what you
Boats
said
and
because I
hoes.
know that you were waiting for the universe to
I
bring
wasn't.
the perfect.
I wasn't.
Sorry, I shut that down.
I wasn't.
You were open to the
No.
universe bringing you the perfect man.
No, I wasn't.
I am unexpected brilliance for her.
Right. I wasn't. I wasn't
and
waiting. I wasn't expecting. I was
She is in
perfectly
all of my
Aren't you so excited to talk about this,
AWE.
though, Angie?
right.
Aren't
I
you
was
so excited
perfectly
to talk about
happy
this?
and
Angie's
calm
gonna be talking
in
about
my
this
life.
every podcast because she has the
No.
doe eyes every time she looks at me, and I love
Well, I mean, like, all
I
right,
do.
so
I wasn't expecting. Like
I
was
love
okay
the
with
love.
life.
full disclosure, I know you two, and I know. So where Dave
I
even
love the
does
love.
his, even where Dave does his KJing, the bar that Dave KJs has a picture of Dave that comes up every
Aw.
like
and
minute.
she just like melts.
And when she sees the picture, it is like,
she just
oh,
melts.
that's my man.
I love my Dave.
But you know what? I love Angie. She does everything for me, and she is awesome.
She is awesome. Both of you are awesome.
And I hate New York.
Well,
But we're gonna drink in
you hate
Manhattan.
New York, but let's see if you like the Manhattan. The almost perfect Manhattan. So a Manhattan is a really interesting drink. It has an ingredient most people don't drink. It's a vermouth.
Vermouth.
And if you ever want
That
to,
changes the whole I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut
Dynamic.
you off.
The word is dynamic.
yeah.
That changes.
Wait till you taste the V8.
In a good way, does it change it in a good way or a bad way, Angie?
It just changes.
Angie drank this and she's like, hold on, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Ooh.
Yes, that was the right button.
I'll
This
find the right.
just
Here, ready?
changes.
Angie's like, hey, take a sip, Angie.
So if you're ever in a bar and you want to
Angie,
have
take a sip.
you want to have bourbon or rye.
There you go. Now look at Angie's face.
If you ever want to have bourbon or rye, and if you're in a really good bar, you can ask for a perfect Manhattan.
So there is a bartender that thinks he has the best.
Is that the bartender downstairs?
Yeah, the bartender. And he has been to the house and been a basement
Yes.
person. And he's like,
Yes.
I came to your house and I don't remember anything that happened.
He did not.
Yes.
How,
been here.
How drunk was he?
Oh my God.
Oh my
He-
goodness.
it was-
So Dave and I was saying
I know this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, you all know this guy. So
And he was like, wow,
so
I don't
you and
remember being in your
Christine-
house. I'm sorry. I want to come back because
Right.
it was cool, but I don't remember a
so
thing.
that night I was a designated driver and Dave was drinking.
It was my 30th high school reunion.
I was Dave's designated driver. So we met you guys at the
remember.
bar down in Bullis Quarters.
Yes, I remember that.
And I was designated driver and I wasn't drinking. And
That was not my reunion.
huh?
That wasn't my reunion. It was a
Wasn't
different
the
night.
same night?
It was a
different
night.
night. Different
It was
night.
different
I
night.
wasn't
So
a
that
part
was
of a
another
reunion.
night. So Dave and I do very much take turns where, you know,
Yes,
he's
we
drinking.
do. We are respectful
We're
of
very-
law and not drinking
Yes,
and driving.
We are.
You
we
should
take
not
turns.
do that, whoever you are.
We take turns, and we both like to have fun, but we take turns, and he drives or I drive,
Or
and the
we
other
have a
one
friend
doesn't drink.
drive, or
we have a friend that
Uber,
drives,
or
we Uber, but
or we get her daughters to drive.
yes, but that night it was Dave's night to have
Let
fun,
loose.
right? And I was the driver.
I was like,
and,
let loose.
and
I was
I
like,
drank.
Oh,
Right.
I was there. I was there at
So-
the beginning part of that night. I
So
remember that.
So we went and he had a few drinks and you know we did some fun and we met friends of ours and we went to one place and then we met someone there who knew the bartender at another place and again
Oh, you
I
were there
was
then,
not drinking and I drove us but our friends Johnathan and Christine they went home but a few of our other friends went with us. And then we went to the other place, and again, I was not drinking. And
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
No, she didn't drink. I
I
was
did
there.
not.
She did
I
not
did not.
drink.
She
Yeah.
did not drink heavily.
I may have had a beer or two throughout the night, but that's
She's
You know.
socially
Yeah, I
like
was,
dinner drinking.
Right.
Yes.
No. So we went to the second place.
Speaking
So
of,
we
I-
get wait a minute, we get to the second place, and Dave, who is drinking, starts inviting people back to the house.
that happens a lot when I have
Right.
no plans the next day.
Right. So he starts inviting. So we come home, and
There are 30 people in our house.
I'm an introvert.
30 people in
Probably
the house?
us.
Holy smoke.
I
Yeah,
am
probably
such-
about 20. 20.
He's
20 is
extrovert.
more accurate.
I'm an introvert, right? I'm such an introvert.
I had a set.
Really?
I had a
I'm
set of
such
twins
an
with their
introvert.
boyfriends here. I
I'm
had
an introvert.
the bartender and a girl, and then I had some other friends, and like it was a lot of
All
people
right,
here.
It was
So,
a lot
all
of
right.
people.
So,
it was
the
the-
introvert that
This
I am.
bar, this basement bar here, was full of people.
wow.
Yeah, like
So the next
whole
morning,
bar.
so a lot
Like,
happened that night.
this
Well,
was
you know,
all
just
full of people, all
like,
this
it was
area.
all full of people. So we wake up the next morning, and Dave's like, first thing he says to me was like, "How are you?" And
good.
I'm
No, I
like-
said good morning.
He says good morning. He does good morning.
Give
And
her
he gives me a kiss.
Little wiggle on the ear.
Right,
you know.
little kiss. Good morning. He's like,
John,
"How are you?"
little
And I was
nipple,
like,
little nipple action, John.
and I'm like, "I'm okay." He's like, "There's a lot of people here last night. How are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
There's a mess in the basement. You better clean that shit up,
There's a
bitch.
lot.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't
He
say
did
that.
not say that because he would never talk to me that way.
I have an important question. You're telling the story, but knowing the two of you like I know you, I'm not even going to look
That was a
at you.
big mess.
I'm not
down
looking
here.
It was
at
a
you
huge
when I ask
mess.
this question, Angie. Did
Let me
someone
switch
try
the
to get in
camera.
your bed last night?
No.
Angie?
Not that night, but you know.
I'm gonna switch the camera to that one. There you go.
No, but you want to know what you want to know what's up with that. Should I do it?
No.
Do
Okay.
what? Do what?
Never mind.
Do
We'll
what?
do that off camera.
Or
We'll do that
off,
off camera.
off camera.
We'll do that off camera. We'll do that off camera.
What? Cheers?
But
So look, we
but-
need.
So
Hey,
you
John.
know what?
you two should know the Manhattan is my favorite mixture.
So far, this is their Manhattan.
So-
John's
This is my
So
favorite
that
mixture.
night-
John's
so the next
favorite.
morning, so Dave, because Dave is.
I'm
Dave-
outgoing. I'm
hold
very
on.
outgoing.
Dave's
Angie,
very outgoing.
Angie, can I
Dave's
ask you?
very outgoing,
Hold on.
and
Can
I
I
am
can I ask you a
not.
question, Angie?
Mhm.
Are you still sitting on the finger?
Mhm.
I'm going to cheers that. That's
I'm still sitting on
I
a
like
finger.
that. She's still sitting on the
Still
finger.
sitting.
So this
So
is
Dave
not.
is very outgoing, and I am very reserved and very introvert. And
I just don't.
John, we're
believe
at an
that,
hour and
Angie.
34.
I am such an introvert. I'm such an introvert. Like, he brings out part of me that who knew was in there. No one knew. Ask my daughter. You can bring my daughter over, put a headset on her, and she
Oh.
will tell you.
Hey, John, I know what's in there.
Shut up, David. Okay.
Oh,
You got nothing. You got nothing.
So,
You know, I'm
so
looking-
as well as you don't.
my
you,
face is looking for an
Right.
exit.
So-
I'm looking for an exit right now. I'm like,
So Dave, who
All right.
knows
So speaking
my
of knowing
person.
Angie, let's ask Angie a question.
Here we
this
go.
is personal questions.
Yeah.
This
So Dave
this
knows me
bag is
very
personal
well.
questions.
All right.
Angie's bag.
next phase.
We have
next
bags.
phase.
We
I
have
love-
bags
I
for the
love-
podcast.
I love randomness.
So
And Dave is
speaking of-
shaking a peach
all right.
Why is he shaking
crown
a
roll
peach?
bag.
In
Oh,
this
I'm
bag,
reaching in the bag. I'm reaching
There
in
are
the bag.
there
Reach
is
in the
there are
bag.
personal questions that we will all
you write
answer
them?
one. No, these are from my.
Boom. I've picked one.
All right.
Oh, this is the. Oh,
Should I
so
read it?
Dave
Yeah,
likes
guys,
to
you get to
buy.
read. This is
So Dave likes to buy me things.
Wait, is
that,
this?
these
No.
are like fun game questions.
Yeah, Dave likes to buy me stuff
non-trivia.
that makes me question or open up my mind.
This is
I like this.
these are good questions. You can
From Heartbridge.
I don't
Yeah.
even know.
I love it.
I just
yeah.
grabbed some
It's like your
fun.
heart is
yes.
going to open.
Mhm.
All right, so this question that Dave,
You
made me
you picked. No, you picked.
I
didn't
picked
make
it. Dave made me pick. Do you believe in fate? If so, name an experience that has validated it.
See, Angie's fate is me. That's I can't even let her answer because she's going to answer that. My fate is my beautiful daughter who's
Yes.
almost 6.
Yeah.
And like I've been like my job is my fate. Like my job of 27 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happened, and
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I love
Those
it.
are that's my two job and
So-
my daughter.
Yeah. So I can get that. My fate. Yes, I have two wonderful daughters that.
You're ill-fated. I'm sorry.
Why you gotta be a dick?
Because your daughter's right there in the background.
Well,
I mean,
that's one. She's very. People think she's mean. But
she's
not
the
mean.
nice one. I've been told the daughter in the background of this picture right here is a nice one. Hi,
doesn't
say what?
sound
Wave
nice.
hi. See
She
that?
just
That's
doesn't
her.
sound nice, but she
I
is
would
the
agree.
nice one. So I've been through shit. I've been through shit over a lot of years. I grew up with wonderful parents and a good childhood, and I couldn't ask for better parents who are still married 50 years. My parents have been married 50 years this year. And they are wonderful, wonderful people to me, my siblings, my children, my sister's children, my brother's children. Like, they're just wonderful people. I have been, I won't say blessed because I'm not a religious person, but I
You
got
can
a
still
good
feel
job.
blessed. You
I
can
got
still
a-
feel blessed.
I have had a wonderful career, and I am very happy with my life choices of my job, and I have grown, and I'm very happy with my life with how I work. I've been through shit with men over
Good thing I'm
my
not a
life.
man. John, good thing I'm not a
Okay.
man. Right?
And I have. What was the question?
It wasn't a question. It was more
Okay.
about. It was
Okay.
yes. It wasn't a question.
It was open up your
It
life.
was more about.
Okay. So, fate. I don't know if I
Fate.
believe in fate, but I believe that all things happen for reasons. So, I don't really know that answer to that question, but I believe that all things happen for reasons, and no one really knows why.
John.
Why are
Answer-
you cutting me off?
No, because I felt like you were done.
I'm not done.
Oh,
I'm not done. I'm not done.
continue.
I'm not done. So, I just want to remind you that 10 minutes ago he said he loves me. He loves his life with me because this is what he,
He loves
gets.
me. He
Right.
loves me not.
Yes, it was like
He
a
loves
flower.
me.
Right.
He loves me
Freaking off.
not.
Can I get more flowers?
He loves
tomorrow?
me. He loves me not.
So I don't really know if I believe in fate, but what I do believe is that all things happen for a reason. And
I can dovetail off that
yeah,
and tell you, I also believe that our life is happening for a reason.
right. Like I think that something that we do right now could influence or not influence what happens next. But also, I don't live to know what that is. I just go with what makes me and the people around me and the people that I care about
I love that. That's
good.
awesome.
Like that's how I live.
Good job, Angie.
Along the same lines, I also believe that like things happen for a reason. And
Yeah.
we don't know why, and we are not in control of it. But I also believe that like we're in the place we're supposed to be.
Right.
We're
Right.
with the people we're supposed to be with.
Right.
Friends, family,
Right.
partners. And I think that an experience that is validated for me.
You all right there, Angie?
Don't choke. Don't choke. She took the Manhattan to the head.
John, you drank the Manhattan faster than the rest of us.
My favorite drink.
I love
And
it.
I
Like I
will
said,
say
Manhattan's my
But you know
favorite
what?
drink.
Once you answer this, you're gonna spin the wheel.
John, and I will say this.
We gotta
As-
spin the wheel again,
I'm gonna say this because
and then
like,
Angie will do trivia.
so like there's a lot of people who are like in a place where they're like not sure where they are. And I've been there. You've been there. You've been there. We've all been there.
No, I've never been there. I've always felt like where I am is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah,
Where,
I
where
haven't
my
been
where
there.
my feet are,
I have
I'm
not.
planted exactly where I'm supposed to be. I've
I
always
have
felt
not.
that.
I have known where my feet are is on stable ground, but
You are closer to your feet than he is.
well, because I'm little. I'm little. We
She's
all
only
know
5'0".
I'm barely 5 foot tall.
You are 5 feet tall.
Okay, so I've known that like there has been like things around me, but I've always known where I am. But life around me hasn't always been what others have experienced. Like I'll use for example, like I've been through marriage, divorce, death.
Divorced for me too.
Like
I didn't know this, John. I didn't know you were married.
I was married.
yeah, like it is like
I do want to hear a little bit of John's
Yeah.
background
So
because I don't know.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about my background.
yeah. Ow.
Angie will be here every episode. She will
Yeah,
continue.
I'm here every episode. John's
John's only here
this
one
episode.
episode.
What was that word again? Episode.
Yes, this is
Angie. Say
Angie,
that
you
word.
have
Wait,
some.
you
What are
have
you
some, you have
doing?
some, you have
It's
some.
only a drink.
That's
We all
Yes.
have just a drip.
yes.
We all.
You have the most. Calm down.
So I grew up in Maryland. I grew up in the Baltimore area. Went to college.
Nice.
Came back.
college.
College. I've been
Cheers.
told
Wait
it's
a minute.
called.
Let me.
Cheers to education because
Wait a minute.
education is very important.
Someone told me
I
before
have-
it's called college.
Education is very
I
important.
have one question
Yeah.
about you and your college.
Were you? Was
Were,
that when you
were you on the
years?
air as a DJ in college?
Yes.
What was your DJ name?
So.
yes.
Oh God. So,
This
all
guy
right.
used to DJ
let's
in
start-
college
let's start my
on the
life-
radio.
Let's start my life in college. So I.
You grew up in Baltimore.
He actually
did
grew
grow
up
up in
with
Baltimore.
DJ Booby.
I did.
Ah,
DJ Booby was actually we worked at a summer camp together. He was the counselor. I was like his assistant. Great. He DJ'd a party at our camp. I remember his amp overheated and the party was over.
Was it Camp Krusty?
It was camp. It was camp.
That's the Simpson thing.
The name of the
Krusty
camp
Krab.
was
No, that's
Rosemont. Camp
SpongeBob.
Rosemont.
Oh.
But I like that guy a lot. He was great.
How's it go?
And I saw DJ Booby
Lives in the
about
pineapple under the
about
sea.
12 years ago,
SpongeBob
and he told
SquarePants.
me he had moved to Vegas.
Vegas,
And he
because
was
he was
DJing in
big
Vegas.
time. Because he was big time. That guy
Is
was
that
big
DJ
time.
Booby?
He was
He was like, blow your whistle.
yeah. I love DJ Booby and
DJ Booby.
and
yeah.
Frank Ski and all those
Yeah,
good
Ski.
people.
That was from 92Q.
Yeah.
Frank Ski was on 92Q.
Yeah. So I went.
Hey, we were broadcasting from Baltimore
Yeah.
in
No,
Maryland.
we are in Kingsville,
Well,
Maryland.
I love Kingsville, Maryland is my favorite. Is one of my favorite cities in Maryland.
Yeah.
Is it a city or a
I-
town or?
Well, you
It's
don't
a
you
town.
don't know it, but there's a ton of state police officers that live in Kingsville, Maryland.
Why
That's
would I
fine.
know that?
A
You
ton.
know what?
Do you
Like-
work for the police department?
No, I
No.
don't work.
How did you know this?
I used to work at a golf course not far away. That's closed now, but across the street.
John, we have never played golf together. Me and John have never played golf.
I
We need to go hit the links.
love
Golf.
coming. No,
I did teach her golf.
I love coming home every day and the hearing of the birds and the silence.
The
and
silence, but she wants me.
Sounds of silence.
Yes, Dave is not silent.
Hello, Angie,
Not silent.
you're
I
my
come
friend.
home
John, we need to spin the wheel
and
because we're all empty.
I'm scared to spin the wheel.
and
I don't want to land on VA.
I
oh no!
love
Oh
living
shit!
We're
Every
not doing
time-
another old fashioned. We can't do two in a row.
on the
That was not-
verge.
we didn't have an old fashioned.
We
had
live.
Manhattan.
Dave and I.
Manhattan.
Dave and I live on the verge of country versus city. We live on the verge, and I absolutely love all the animals. I mean, we have a million birds. We have rabbits.
All right,
we
let
have
me- wait,
raccoons.
let
we
me-
have deer. When I pull out my
wait.
car in the morning, there's like 8 to 10 deers in
Hold
the
on.
yard. I have to make sure I don't hit.
Let me tell my story. So I went to college,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Tell your story. I'm
St.
sorry.
Mary's College of Maryland.
You went to St. Mary's?
I did. Southern Maryland, not on the Eastern Shore.
Whoa, I did not know that, John.
Yeah. Like right now, it's an honors college. So
It
like,
is. It is.
It freaking makes me look like a freaking genius.
It
Although I'm
does.
not.
You're not that smart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Freaking A. Freaking A. But I get the street cred for being
I love
part of it.
Johnathan. You have been a part of my life for 15 years, but I have
13
drank some
13
shit.
years, 13 years, 13 years.
Okay,
So I went to-
say what I think,
I went to college,
and I love you, but you're.
and when I
not
went
a
to
genius.
college, I decided if I like something, I'm going to get involved with it.
Yes.
So I was, Dave, not only was I on the radio, I was, Dave's got to go. And
Do you have to pee?
wait, are we at 2 hours?
We've been doing this.
Woo-wee!
My glass
so-
is empty.
So when I went to college, I actually Dave's getting ready for Manhattan, old fashions. I
Dave
decided
always takes care of me.
everything I'm interested
Dave
in, I'm gonna
always
get I'm
takes
gonna
care of
get
me.
I'm gonna get involved with. So
Yeah.
the first thing I did on the
Whose
radio,
Manhattan's gonna be better, Johnathan or Dave's?
the first thing I did on the radio was I was the color commentator for our basketball team in college.
What do you mean color?
Color commentator, basically.
That means he doesn't know the rules, but makes jokes.
Basically, like you have someone who's saying, and Scott brings the ball up court. He's dribbling left. He's going to pass over to. You have someone who's doing that. That's play by play.
Play by
Color
play.
commentator
It's the joke guy.
is Scott is talking about Scott about like Scott's been here for 2 years. Scott's a really good ball handler.
You did
Scott-
that?
I was the
And he's
color
like,
commentator.
Scott is also
Sure.
the name of a toilet
Scott-
tissue.
Scott went to La Plata
What
High
did
School.
you do?
I was the guy telling the story about Scott. Telling the
That's-
story. I was telling the story. Scott went to La Plata High School.
How did you know all that information?
You have a sheet.
Oh,
You
they
have a
told
sheet.
you everything.
No, I have a
Okay.
sheet so I can like.
Because back in the day, wait a minute. So I'm gonna put this out there. So the day that you need to know this information, there was no Google.
No Google, but
There's no Google back then.
But we had
Because you're in your 50s.
we had the sheet. So I would be talking
Right.
about Scott. I'd be like, if Scott made an assist, I'd say this is his 13 assists of the game, and he was a assist monster in high school because he had over 700 assists over 4 years in high school. So I would like. You're
Right.
making
So
the
there was
connection.
no Google to give you this
So
information.
basically, people who can't
there.
see the game, you're filling in the blanks to give them
Yeah.
the information.
because
the
that's
color.
what we did.
Yes.
Yes. That's what we
Yeah,
did.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that was my job.
Yeah.
And then like someone from the radio station
Why
heard
did
me.
tequila just go upstairs with Taylor and Chris?
They did. They just got tequila. The people that aren't on the podcast are still drinking and hanging out with us, but they're not in the basement anymore.
Where'd they go?
Went upstairs. Come down.
Why?
Because they're doing drinks. They're not on the podcast. They're just here.
Yeah. So
So
Somebody-
who's
Leave
here?
them alone, drunkie.
so
I'm
my
not drunk. I just want to know shit because I'm nosy.
so my
I don't know what he's
going back to college,
Yeah.
my basketball broadcasts were on the college radio station. Someone from the college radio station said, "Hey, we heard you on the basketball. Would you ever consider doing a radio show?" I was like, "I don't know. I've never done that before."
Can I have those bitters?
Yeah, give it.
Angostura bitters.
Hey, if you do weird shit, it's like SMR.
Okay.
This is very similar.
This is not a Manhattan.
It's very close. It's very close
It's
to
not.
Manhattan.
He put something
without-
right in there.
No, it's very similar.
without the yes.
That's
So
why I didn't use orange.
so I got a radio show and I called it. It was
Yeah.
late night. It was Friday late night.
And what was your name?
It was called The Quiet Storm.
No,
radio show.
Quiet Storm. I love it. Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm.
Yes.
It's
But I,
awesome. I love
but
it.
I had a few
You're
names.
gonna cut like this shit,
I had
right?
a few, I had
Like
I had
all
a,
this shit's not
I
gonna
had
be like
another
real.
name in college,
Okay.
which I'm not telling any of you.
Hey, why?
Tell me.
Why is your drink
No.
not empty there, John?
My drink. I'm
Oh shit!
a savorer. I savor my drinks.
If you need to finish something,
Oh,
finish
Fuck
stuff.
that.
Oh.
No one's drinking that shit.
Still water.
No one's drinking that shit.
Oh. A little
Oh, shit.
cherry.
That might help.
Hit
She's
that.
like, oh, I might drink that.
Hit
now.
that, Angie. Hit that.
You drink it first.
Hold on, let me switch.
I'll take a drink if you
I'm
take a
good.
drink.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm only taking a drink if you take a drink. Oh, look at Jonathan. Take one.
Oh, I like that.
Dave.
I'm not drinking
David.
that. No.
I
So, ask Dave to tell you.
am a
what his,
thespian,
ask Dave to tell you what his
and
daughter.
I know
So
how to
every
pretend
episode,
drinking a drink
every
so
episode,
that Angie can drink a drink.
every episode, we
Jocelyn, I have a daughter named Jocelyn,
and I have two daughters, Taylor and Casey.
and
And I have a son named Johnathan.
really, I
Yes,
didn't know
he
that.
does. Yes, you didn't know that.
Yes,
Did not know that.
Yeah.
he's
I need to meet that guy.
he's 27.
I need to meet that guy.
Lives in New Jersey.
What part of New Jersey?
He lives in Bridgeton, New Jersey.
That tastes totally
Bridgeton.
different. That
Which
tastes totally
Bridgeton,
different.
New
Does
Jersey
not-
is
does not
in
hurt.
Did you
Garden.
drink this?
It doesn't hurt.
Oh yes, I drank that day.
That doesn't hurt. I'm gonna drink some yummy stuff.
We have an old
We are
fashioned
not
here.
recording.
I love that
You
we.
turned off the
I love that
recording.
we
The
went
recording is on.
Manhattan old fashioned, no V8.
What happened to what?
Okay,
No,
so
We were-
okay.
We were so close to V8. It happened old fashioned. We were
Okay,
so close.
so-
Oh my god.
So okay, so
Why did you stop it there?
I have two daughters who I'm Angie.
Do I have to finish
know who
this?
Yeah,
you
Do I have
are.
to
it
drink
doesn't
this?
taste bad.
we know who
it
you
just tastes
are.
bad. Just taste bad. I'm Angie, and
know who should
you're
finish that?
on the
Our visit, our
Basement
guest should have.
BARnacles.
Oh,
Basement BARnacles, and I'm Angie, and
Dave just-
Dave, who will be your regular
Dave,
regulars.
which
Dave,
camera is on right now, Dave?
Which one do you
Dave,
want?
my
I'll put 'em all on.
wonderful
You get this
partner
for
in life.
finishing that drink.
My wonderful partner in life, David.
Hey,
You
thumbs
get that
up.
for
And he just
finishing
got a
that drink.
second
You
leg
get that.
thumbs. And Jonathan is our first guest. So I have two daughters, Taylor and Casey, who are.
How's your chart doing, by the way? Sorry.
Fuck you. I'm doing this, so I don't have to do
Whoa.
it later because you tell me
Chill.
I don't tell a good story. So I'm Angie, and I am a little old, and I have two daughters, 27 and 25. And Dave, my partner in life, has a 5-year-old who
Partner
will be
in
6.
life.
Who will be 6 in June, Jocelyn, and we share a very happy,
Fun.
fun life together. And he's going to tell a story about Jocelyn.
Exciting.
Jocelyn's awesome.
Tell us a story about Jocelyn.
She's out of control.
She's a fireball.
No.
She's not out of control. She's
I
a little
I
fireball.
love how out of control she is, though.
She's amazing little
Like
100% spitting image of her daddy.
She's not even 6 yet, and she said to me the other day, she goes, "Dad, you don't even get it." I'm like,
She did.
"What? You're 5." What? What?
She said,
Wait.
she says, Angie, you just don't understand. I'm like, no, I don't.
She's
sweetheart.
like,
Explain
Dad,
it.
you don't even get it. And
I'm like,
and then
no,
like
I
I get
don't.
I get a phone
Explain it.
call the other day, and she goes, "Dad," on a video chat. She's like video calling me, and like
FaceTime.
she
Oh
goes,
no, you don't have it. You don't even have an iPhone.
I,
so.
but she
doesn't.
still, it's whatever video
Same
call.
thing. Same thing.
She goes, "Dad, guess what? There's a band.
I don't even know what this band is.
What's his name?
Bruno or something?
No, Benson.
I don't even know who that is.
Benson Hedges, the
No,
cigarette.
no. What?
Right? Exactly. That's what I thought. A cigarette. And I'm like, no, she's fine.
It's Benson Boone, and he's like, she goes, "I want to see him in concert." I'm like, 2 songs, really?
Yeah,
How many
She would
songs?
not do well.
And I'm like,
she would not do well.
tickets are like $250 for like. This
Oh hell
nosebleeds.
no! Hell
but,
no!
I'm not afraid to take her to concerts.
Hell to
but
no.
she needs
because
to
we
know
have-
more songs.
Yeah, we
Cheers to
we
old
could prepare that.
fashions.
We could prepare that, but
But I'm gonna work on it next weekend before I buy
Yeah,
tickets.
we'll-
we
we'll-
might
we'll
go
work on
still.
that.
Like I'm in.
hey, we might go. We might go because you know what? Like I did so. Again, I will say that I have two daughters, and their dad wasn't involved in their lives, and I did all that on my own. And to have a mom and dad like Dave and Kelly who are involved with their daughter's life and have me as the person who kind of balanced everything, it's kind of magical.
But Angie,
And we
let's
have the ability to make a wonderful little girl, out of Jocelyn.
but let's go back to you.
And-
You're like you were like a true single parent,
Yes.
and
Yes. Yes.
I'm part.
Angie helps me so much.
I'm part sorry, but
I'm
I'm also
not.
part
I'm
like,
not.
wow, you're a superwoman. You're a superwoman.
Angie
Yeah.
helps me so much, and like I can't begin to thank her
Yeah.
for everything she does.
So let me tell you, professionally speaking, I work with young people.
what,
I was a
what
teacher for-
profession is this?
I was a teacher for 23 years, and now I work for a nonprofit that works with young people. So professionally speaking, I met your daughter, and
Which one?
Are you
she,
coming to her birthday?
I don't even know about the birthday.
Dave hasn't done it yet.
Okay.
need to invite
So
her.
professionally
That's on the
speaking,
list for tomorrow.
your
I need
dog-
to invite Lindsay to her.
no,
her
your
birthday.
daughter
because
is.
I'm all about the checklist that Dave makes fun of me
So
because I
your-
have all the DDs,
Your
I have
daughter
OCD, the
is
OCD,
kind of like
and all that.
she's tentative. She doesn't want to jump in.
Who?
But what I found that works with your daughter and with a lot of students is if you challenge them.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
all about challenging.
No.
Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
And like I like some
But-
there's a group
But
of
not too far.
no there's a group of
You
kids
have to find the
that
line.
you challenge them
You
and
have to find the
say
line.
if you say things like I can swing in the swing higher than you.
Yes,
They're like, oh no,
that's-
oh
that-
heck,
that's-
in their
that's
mind
a
they're like,
Jersey
oh no, you
girl.
can't.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't. No, you
Yeah,
no, you can't.
That's our Jersey
And then
girl.
that's when she was like, I like that guy because that's when she started
Yes.
engaging with me.
See, I
when
just
she-
said our
when I
Jersey
put
girl,
her to the
'cause I feel like
test.
a part of the team.
I work with kids, and I know there's a Oh yeah.
So I will say that. So for my daughters, Taylor and Casey, I was on my own 1,000%.
Hi, Taylor.
But
Hey, I'm not-
and Taylor has like
Taylor's here.
Cheez-Its and
That's one of Angie's
tomatoes,
daughters.
like yeah.
Hey, you're on the podcast now.
Yeah, like, but and I did everything on my own, but I know that, but I'm not mom, I'm not dad, but I'm a part of the team that
You're
makes her.
Angie.
I'm her Angie, and I'm part of the person that's gonna make her be like the wonderful person that she's gonna be. John has food on his face.
John
I
has
tell
food
you
on his
something.
face.
I'm gonna be a part of the team that makes her.
Everybody's here. You
like-
guys are all here. Welcome, Christine. That's John's other half.
Christine,
You guys are all on the camera now, but you're not on the
and that's my older brother,
audio.
Taylor.
I
And
got
that's
hungry
Taylor.
And
because
they
I was
have-
eating. I'm drinking
They
bourbon.
have cheese curls and tomatoes.
did
I
you-
don't
did you-
understand.
Didn't you say something about ASMR?
ASMR. That's because of Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. My daughter. All, no.
Jocelyn's
Yes,
like,
those are.
Jocelyn's like,
Where's the salad? There's a salad bag.
what the hell?
All right. So Taylor, you are going to spin the wheel now.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
It doesn't
No.
make a difference.
Yes, it
Everything
does.
is on the wheel. It
So
doesn't
Taylor,
matter.
there's been a lot of things said, another thing not said.
This is gonna be bad. I can
Taylor.
feel it. Oh no.
No,
Oh, thank you. Yes.
What happened?
Taylor,
Ginger ale. All right.
Taylor. Am I a good mom?
Wait, is that the only ginger ale in there?
We have Schweppes. Yes.
We have
Schweppes.
ginger
Here you
ale.
go.
That's ginger beer.
Schweppes.
No, but we have ginger.
Taylor,
Taylor, we need ice.
you
in the,
in the
yes
fucking
in the
Angie.
freezer.
Angie needs validation.
Here, hold
No,
let's
I
watch.
just wanna
Let's
say,
watch Taylor make a drink for us.
Taylor's made drinks for a really long time.
Taylor, make. A
All
drink
right,
for
so I
us.
have to go back. Let me go back to about
Ice. There's ice in there. There you go.
2 months ago when I told Dave, "You're not going to be able to finish a bottle of bourbon
It's
on the
gonna fucking
podcast."
happen.
We're almost through
Right?
the bottle of Joseph Magnus
Yes.
bourbon. I may need some food. I do. I may.
Yeah.
Drink it.
John did not
You're a
believe we
little
could
bit
do
more
like
lightweight
a
than
whole
I am.
bottle in
What?
like
You're
2
more
hours.
of a lightweight than I am.
You guys speaking to the mic.
You want some of this?
You're more of a lightweight
Oh no,
than
I'm not.
I am.
I'm not a lightweight.
You are a lightweight.
Angie, I'm not a lightweight.
David,
Where's
David.
this?
That's your
That's
old
your
fashioned
drink.
still.
I drank mine. Dave drank his, but you haven't drank yours.
Giggity giggity.
Giggity giggity.
Hey John, look.
Oh.
That bottle is
Well, no,
empty.
The
Well,
bottle's empty.
When I decided to bring that bottle to you guys, I was like, this will not get me drunk because it's not enough bourbon. It's not a 1.75 handle.
But how you doing? So speaking
How
of
you
how drunk
doing?
are you? We have a breathalyzer.
Oh, ready?
shit.
Let's do this. Okay.
Just turn it on, have him blow into it, and then we can.
We're
John.
gonna warm me up. We're gonna do warm me up because
Warm me up.
You gotta turn it on first. Yeah.
warm me up first. Blow or
All
suck.
right, so this first question has been answered.
Yes, we did this.
Oh shoot, we gotta do a.
Right? No?
Did you suck
You-
or did
you-
you blow?
I blowed.
Wait, what was that word again?
John.
It's calculated.
We're done with the
Is it?
Magnus.
Yeah,
Wow.
Magnus.
We
Wow.
finished the bottle.
DOC
Wow.
Now give me this.
This bottle,
John, let's switch your hair.
I love it. I love it. But I was actually planning for it to be done early.
We did a test tube first.
Where do we go next? Bardstown?
No, we're gonna go out. This is the end of the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
In the podcast.
We have a little bit of this left.
And we're
Ginger?
gonna go. We're gonna
Before,
go
look,
sing some karaoke.
before we're done,
We'll take
Taylor,
these
who's
levels.
not
we're gonna
drinking.
do a little.
Taylor and Christine, who are not drinking, are going to drive us, and we're gonna go sing some karaoke.
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 So it's calculating right now.
My
Before
limit-
we even close
My
out the
limit
bottle,
said I was too high to,
0.16.
What were
and
you?
my limit said it was too high to read.
It says 0.16 on me.
0.16 on you?
Right. My
11
limit said it
hours
was
until
too-
I'm sober. 11 hours.
My limit said it was
But
too high to read.
we haven't even finished this. It's
So I just, what do you just blow?
Blow into it
I
until.
push the
So
button?
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
Wait for that.
Wait till the countdown.
I am
Yeah.
a lot
And
smaller
blow
than
until
John
when?
and Dave. I just want to put that out. I'm just a little person, barely 5 foot tall, with two grown men, and my limit said too high to read.
You didn't do it right. That's why.
0.18.
Oh.
0.18. Okay, ready?
You're 0.18. I was
I'm drunker.
0.16. Yes.
Okay, ready?
So that means
What's
you're
the legal limit in Maryland?
0.08 in Maryland.
12
Christine,
hours. 12
I'm not
hours.
driving.
Christy, he's not
You need to
driving.
wait 12 hours to drive.
None of us are driving. That's
Are
why
you
we're
okay to
This
drive?
is
we're
how-
stuck here in the
This
basement.
is how responsible we are. That we bought a breathalyzer,
Yes.
and this is how responsible we are.
I need
my
pizza.
daughter
So-
Taylor, pizza's upstairs. I ordered pizza already. Ready?
Should we pause to get pizza?
Oh no, we're not pausing.
I thought you already blew.
No, she didn't do it
You
right.
like sucking, though.
Dave's. I do.
I bet. I heard that the first time you used that.
Well, that's because it's like a blow because I blew.
No, you sucked.
0.19.
0.1. Ooh, she's
you're-
higher
you're-
than us.
you're at-
So,
So,
So she
I
gets
am
this
a
one.
very small person. I'm a very
John?
small person.
John, you have the pick because we're very close.
I'm a very small person.
There you go.
So 12 hours.
Ginger ale.
Ginger and Joseph Magnus. And look,
And
I
we
did
drank the
save
bottle.
one little shot. And we finished the bottle, John.
All in all, it's 2 hours and 5 minutes.
2 hours. The three of us finished this bottle. And John
I
is
stopped
checking it
writing a
off.
book. I
John's
stopped
like,
writing a
yes.
book.
What happened to your book?
I'm sorry, baby.
Cheers.
I love my life.
Are we
with
having
him.
fun? This is
Gingy.
what the
This
podcast is about.
This is
I'm
2
cheersing
hours.
to
This is-
no
this is-
V8.
this is
We
the
did
life.
not get V8. It was so
This
close.
is-
Look, we
this
had
is-
one more click and it was V8.
David, this is the life of Andrew and Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Just happy.
What are you saying? Like the sweet life?
So,
Sweet
I
life
don't,
of Zach and
I do
Cody?
not like it with the ginger ale.
I don't either.
Sweet life of us.
So we had
Pizza.
did you write down old fashioned.
Pizza.
What is your no, John? Write down your shit.
I did. Oh, so the first one was in Manhattan.
Where's our beer
I
on
give it
the couch?
a 4 out of 5.
Why is it on the couch?
Then we did an old fashioned.
No, that's where the beer's supposed to be.
I'll give that a 5 out of 5. And then we
Trash
did
can.
Gingy.
So here's my take. Let's see. After 2 hours of drinking with Angie and John, stop talking to them. They're not in the podcast.
I'm very
They
sorry,
are
but
not part of the
there was a
podcast.
beer in the couch, and I have OCD, ACD, all the DDs. There was a beer on the couch. It's not my fault.
I didn't know you had OCD.
Dave, do you have OCD?
Did you ever get diagnosed with ADD?
Was that a thing of the 70s and 80s?
All right, so
You know what, Angie? You did a little Bugs Bunny hiccup. A little Bugs Bunny Wile E. Coyote hiccup. You remember when they used to do when they were drunk, they'd be like, hiccup.
My necklace is stuck.
so
Hold on for a
John,
second.
let me see your drawing. Let me see your drawing, John.
I didn't do a drawing.
You need to draw your drawing like this. Look.
I did something.
No. Nobody
Not
did
this.
that but you.
What is that? Fill it in.
Nobody did that but you.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
I guess
Nobody
we're
did that
supposed to
but
do a
you.
drawing.
So
I did connect the dots. So I'll
I
do
knew
a
that
little
shit.
shading.
here's my drawing. I did not like it.
I did not do all that because I am a special person.
very-
I didn't do that.
Oh, mouth feel. The mouth.
Can I feel your my mouth?
Oh my freaking goodness! No, Dave.
Don't put that line.
That's not a sad face for you.
It's not for
more
me.
of a.
It's
that's
for
more of a-
everybody else.
It's more of a.
It's more for everybody
Can I
else.
feel you in my mouth?
Oh, I love my David.
The answer for me is no.
So,
Oh my
so
God.
John, what song are you singing tonight?
We're gonna go to we're
Oh,
gonna go
I
to
don't-
local bar. We're gonna sing karaoke.
I don't know if that's me.
Close
And I'm
your
gonna
eyes
sing. What
anymore when
should
I
I sing by
feel
myself?
your lips. All right. So we had to figure out a song to sing every time we're here.
I don't know if I'm singing karaoke.
Yeah.
I don't know if
We
I'm
are.
even going there.
You're going.
Christine, we're going.
We're going to hear. Christine
So-
is taking John and
So
all
tomorrow
of us.
is an early morning for us.
No.
Fuck you.
Angie, say in the mic.
I love.
Say it with your chest.
Fuck. Ow. I hit my face.
Did
She
you get
hit
your-
her
you-
face.
Did you hit your face on the mic?
What?
Why's your tongue out right now?
Because I put my tongue out.
Oh, yes.
Well, Jonathan. You didn't fix
God,
my.
I suck at the cameras, by the way.
There is.
I need to
It's
learn
stuck,
the cameras
Dave.
better.
My necklace is stuck.
In your hair?
It's not in their hair. You'll be fine. Is that
You're
a
fine.
tattoo?
I have a lot of
Angie has a
tattoos.
lot of tattoos.
didn't
Did you
know
know that? John, do you have any tattoos?
0 tattoos.
I have a
I don't
lot
have
of
any.
tattoos.
I am a blank canvas as well.
0. I'm never getting a tattoo.
I have a lot of artwork on my body.
I have 0.
I make a
artwork.
lot of artwork on her body.
He does.
Hey, Angie,
Okay.
we need some trivia now.
Oh,
Angie, do some trivia.
this is Angie's
Gina.
favorite
This is-
part.
this is-
Trivia. We need a song for trivia. Angie's trivia. Angie's trivia. Angie.
Angie's trivia.
I'm gonna cut the card.
There's so many cards in there. This is Angie's trivia time. Oh yeah.
It's not gonna walk and
Angie
well.
loves trivia.
This Angie's trivia.
Angie's trivia. gonna ask a question that's gonna sound weird, and she's gonna ask really fast.
And she doesn't know the words that she's
All right,
saying.
Angie. Trivia time. Trivia time.
Pull a card. What are you doing?
Wait, that's mine. That's mine.
Why are you grabbing the wrong one? She grabbed your.
Is her name Jeff?
Why are you giving him the
Is
card?
her name, oh, you want me to read
Ask
it?
me the question.
You want me to
Oh,
read it?
you want Angie to answer?
All right,
I
Angie.
am
Trivia
super-
for you.
Trivia for
There
Angie.
are 1, 2, 3, 4 questions here.
Do the easiest one.
Oh,
David!
I'm gonna do the
You
easiest
still
one.
love
Easiest
me.
one.
Because you love me.
Love me.
Oh, yeah. He does
All right,
love
here you
me.
go, Angie. You got this one. You got this one. What horror film features a famous scene where a woman is stabbed while taking a shower?
Ooh, I
Halloween.
Angie, I made you watch this. I made you
Oh my
watch this
gosh.
movie
Oh my God.
on Halloween.
I know
like-
this.
Oh, there's a movie you
Angie,
rewatched.
it's the easiest question. Angie is the best trivia person to take, but she'll give us the wrong answers.
Angie.
And we saw it.
Angie.
You saw this. It
In a
was a
shot.
bad movie. It was a bad movie.
It was a really bad movie.
Is it Hitch? It's not Hitchcock, is it?
No.
Angie.
like
That's what's-
in the shower, like
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
It was bad.
Yes. It was bad. It was really bad. But Halloween, all that
It was
pops in
not
my
Halloween. It was not Halloween. It was. I made you watch these movies.
head. You did. So
During-
Halloween time, Dave made me watch all the really bad Halloween movies.
I did.
I know you know.
Taylor, my daughter, who's behind us,
What is
is
she
like,
yelling at you?
Taylor.
You're going crazy.
She is holding her
This
headphones.
is your
and
head,
John.
Angie.
What?
You're going crazy.
What I get called sometimes.
all over me.
What
Psycho?
is psycho?
Yes, you got the hit.
My
Right.
daughter calls me psycho.
So there's one.
Dave.
All right,
Dave.
she's
Dave,
at level 1 now.
Dave.
Level 2, John.
All right,
Dave,
next
would you
question.
You have
Ever-
4. You have 4 questions.
Dave, would you ever call me psycho?
No,
You were
would
mental,
not.
but
You
not
would
psycho.
Oh, shit.
Mental.
Oh shit.
She's mental, but not psycho.
I'm mental?
Yes.
I'm
Taylor.
mental.
Taylor.
I'm
Taylor, give me a
mental.
1 or a 4. Mental or psycho. Mental for 1, 4 for psycho.
Like in a range?
Yes,
Oh,
range.
shit.
Yes, range.
All right, question. Water.
She's 2 or 3.
Mental?
Closer to mental than psycho.
I'm mental?
No, because sometimes it just goes off the handle for no reason. I'm like, bro,
Angie.
chill out.
Angie, hold on
Dude.
for a second.
I
Angie,
don't do that
Angie,
anymore.
hold on for a second. Do me a favor.
I don't.
Angie.
I
Angie.
don't. I don't.
Angie.
She's
do
the
me a
nice
favor.
one,
Do me
Angie.
a favor.
I don't. I
Angie.
don't go. I don't.
Do me a favor. Hit the
I
Stanley.
can probably give you a reason why.
I don't. No one. This is real shit. This is real shit.
Episode 1 is off the rails. I love it.
Trivia question 2. Angie, are you ready?
Angie.
No,
Trivia.
I
Trivia
have done what she says.
I could probably give you the reason why, but you're not going to like the answer.
Trivia question 2.
My ears are on. What?
John.
She ain't come off.
She took her ears off. Took her
That's not
headphones
okay.
off.
Angie.
That's what she says. Not okay.
Angie.
That's what she says.
Angie,
Not
do me
okay.
a favor. Hit the Stanley.
No, fuck that. What she says. Not okay. What she says.
This is
not
why the
okay.
podcast is
2:15.
going to be popular.
This is what happens. The podcast at
All
the
right.
end.
And there you go. Angie.
You wait till the end. You fast
It's
forward.
not okay. What she said was not okay.
It's nothing different than what he says.
I acknowledge that not okay.
It's not okay.
Can I ask you trivia question 2?
Yes.
Dave,
Trivia question 2.
Number 2. All right.
What popular cocktail contains rum,
Rum,
sugar,
sugar,
lime,
lime.
club soda, and mint leaves?
Ooh. Me.
Oh.
Me. Pick me.
You
Pick
don't
me.
get the answer.
Is it a V8?
No.
Sorry. Is it old fashioned? Try that one.
It's a Cuban origin. It was originated in Cuba.
Cuba Libre.
Cuba.
We're gonna make shit up. It's not
Is it
real.
a Cuba
I
Libre?
love Cuba Libres,
Dude.
but this is not a Cuba Libre.
It's not.
Cuba
Cuba
Libre
Libre.
is rum and Coke.
It's easy. Rum and Coke.
That's
Cuba
not real.
Libre, no
This
Coke.
particular cocktail, you know,
It's not real.
Hey, John.
it's a real cocktail.
It is a real drink.
But it's not the answer.
What's
John.
the only cocktail you know that has mint?
She hit the.
She doesn't drink it, so she doesn't know.
Yes, she does.
Use the
And
microphone.
people have to muddle the mint in.
Mint.
Um,
It's got mint
A
in it. It's easy.
Machado. It's not
Okay,
right.
I will take that answer.
That's not a right answer.
It's a mojito,
Yes!
which some people call a mojito.
Mojito!
Yes,
Yes!
yes.
Oh my god, this is the worst.
Mojito.
This is the worst trivia.
Mojito. So,
I'm gonna be like,
okay, friends. So, yes, this is what's
I'm
gonna
gonna give you
happen.
half a womp on that.
Welcome to the joys of Angie
all right.
and Dave, and you're gonna
John.
give us
No.
3.
Basement Barnacles.
Basement Barnacle. Question number 3.
Question number 3. How long did Sleeping Beauty sleep?
I don't. A couple years, really. But in the most
What is
recent
Sleeping
movies-
Beauty's name?
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty's name? is
Yes.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Aurora. Aurora. So, how?
This is the one you probably just have to take a guess.
Yeah, throw out like
I think we should
four
just drink.
score. Just say
Drink.
four score in 7 years.
4 scores and 7 years ago.
The answer is 4 scores and
So
And-
my 27-year-old daughter wants the answer behind us.
oh, what's the answer back there for the peanut gallery? 100
100
years. That's
years.
correct.
You use it. And what happened to my fucking mic?
All right, and this one is the last question. This one is like, what do you remember? You ready?
About what?
Does the Statue of Liberty hold the torch in her left hand or her right hand?
Right.
The answer is right. You're correct. All right. That's all right.
Dave doesn't know because he hates New York.
His mic stopped working. My mic's working.
I can't hear shit.
I can
Oh,
hear
we
you
can
now.
hear you.
We got you now.
All right. So it's been 2 hours and 18 minutes, and Dave's going to cut this.
There you go. Oh, my mic's. I had the wrong
Yeah.
button. Hey,
So
we are all done.
we
No.
have.
John, are you done? Come on, finish it up, John.
So when get off my
When you finish this,
So
that
when I
means the
finish
end of
this,
the podcast. Like, we're
podcast is
done.
over.
We have a little bit of this left.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So what's going to happen now?
So,
is
Cheers.
this is the end of the
John,
podcast.
this is
You
the end of
guys,
the podcast,
hey.
and we are so thankful for you joining us.
thanks for hanging out. We
Yeah.
had Joseph
And
Magnus.
I
This was
hope
really
that
good,
you join us
actually.
again. It was really
We had
good.
a fun time. Come back next
I had
time.
a great time.
John, you never told us how much you pay for that. I
Was
said
it
under $100.
right?
So the retail price
Under
of that,
100 is
the
is
retail
the
price
rule
of
for
that-
our
You pay.
the
podcast.
retail price on that is $98.
$98.
Okay, so
I paid
Oh, he paid
$63.
60. What?
Oh, fuck
He's
you,
going to be
that's
buying our
fucking
liquor
awesome.
from now on.
Okay,
So-
so Dave and I,
We
who-
have a lot of
welcome.
more bottles.
So wait a minute. So welcome to Dave and I, who are Barnacle.
Basement Barnacles.
Barnacles.
We have all these
Welcome.
bottles that we were going to be drinking
Dave
right
and
here.
I's Basement Barnacles, and you will be joining us week to week. And this week we had Johnathan.
Every so often, we're going to be opening
Yeah.
a new bottle. We have
We're
all
gonna
these
open a new
fun
bottle,
bottles.
and you're going to join
And
us.
you
through
can join
our
us
journey.
and have a good time.
I'm have a good time, and
I brought a special gift for you. For
Oh,
Wait,
one of
we
you.
have a special gift.
And it is a mug. It is a mug, but it's a special mug. And I don't know if I should give it to you, Angie.
You should always give this to me.
All right. So the special mug says, "Good
'Cause
morning, good morning, asshole." So you
That's
got it.
perfect.
Angie's got it.
I can't believe Angie's got that.
I'm not an asshole. Dave's the one asshole. He's like,
Dave's the one
And
that's
I'm
a
like,
what?
good morning.
Say that word again.
sweetheart."
Dave's the one that's a what?
Dave's like,
Dave's
I'm
went
like-
into what?
Good morning, honey. And he's like,
So
and I'm like, good morning, sweetheart. He's like,
I just want you all to say thank. I just want to thank you all for like sticking out this long. It's been like
Yes.
2.5 hours.
Oh, thanks for having me too. I
we're
appreciate you.
so glad you joined us.
Surprised I
Jonathan.
was the first guest.
And no,
It's
you're-
fucking awesome here.
Yeah.
If you're a guest,
If you
on
want
the
to come up here
Barnacles,
and drink with us and hang out one night, we can. Like, we are definitely ready to have you
these
hang out.
people
Yeah.
that run this podcast are pretty awesome. I love the music. It's been great.
Thanks for coming out, Farrell. What?